That's what I'm doing. I be smoking. I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best. I be smoking. Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you be smoking bud? Have you ever smoked bud before breakfast? Have you ever smoked bud while you watch the late show? Have you ever smoked bud on the couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever rolled bud in the backseat of a car? I remember one time I rolled bud in the backseat of a car. Police came, shined his light, said, "What you doing?" "I'm smoking." I be smoking. I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best. I be smoking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you smoked bud? Did you smoke bud yesterday? Did you smoke bud last week? Did you smoke bud back in college? Square ass nigga. Or maybe you plan on smoking bud tonight. But remember, when you start smoking that bud, you gotta roll that L not too loose. Be coughing and shit like the ass end of that weed and be smoking. I be smoking. I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best. I be smoking. Now, when I start rolling bud with my woman, we smoke until I know she's satisfied. And I can always tell when she's satisfied, 'cause she starts calling out its name. She say, "Marijuana, marijuana, marijuana, marijuana." Ooh, shit, marijuana. I be smoking. I be smoking. I smoke it in a leaf. I take it to the chest. I'm smoking on the bud that I love best. I be smoking. For you to touch, you can't break down the meaning. All flows ain't even, some come with different schemas. And maybe I'm a dreamer or an underachiever. I'm eating, so I guess I can't decide either. I'm ether. To these poets, they don't know it. My honest to opponents is to crush them every moment, and then take an atonement plus a day to enjoy it. Replay it when you relay to the DJ to explore it. You Chuck Norris to my Bruce Lee, Jeet Conduit with the loose sleeve, not your average kung fu. I'm immersed in a style that seems indirect, and I build it from the ground like an architect. Read it twice and revise if a change is. Send it out and translate in different language. And while you languish in the anguish, claiming it, aim for the top, yeah, we swinging it, I'm swinging it. Oh yeah, I'm swinging it. The bottom is no problem when we mobbing to the top, 'cause I'm bringing it. Oh yeah, I'm bringing it. That raw type flow, it never stops, give me props, keep on singing it. Oh yeah, they singing it. They hear it from the rafters, even the haters kinda have to, or that's dangerous. So yeah, that's dangerous. Come on man, you don't even wanna go there.
What's happening, man? Yo, my name is Dub. What's your name? That's what's up.
Pushing down 40 with a shorty and something sporty. The night goes according. We might be recording till the snake starts rolling, and she needs some Ricola in the gut like Ebola. Black spitting cobra, so uncouth and uncultured.
yet she wants to get closer. I find a way on my tribe vibe. Get the name, spit the game, feed her wings from Popeyes. Later on, we be tipsy off of my ties. So buzzed, I don't even see her cocked eye. Local hits be cool, we going worldwide. She know my city live, from the treetops to the hillsides. I want that joy ride, she want that long term. Like a VP, but baby you an intern. Probably blow the scene the second that the ends burn. Angle it, ankle stiff, she throw it, so I'm slinging it. I'm swinging it, oh yeah, I'm swinging it. She knowin' what it is, so we get it how we live, and I'm bringing it. Oh yeah, I'm bringing it. I'll fit up in that crib, program your fire stick, and she's singing it. Oh yeah, she's singing it. She felt the chemistry between that several C, now she's throwing it, and I'm slinging it.
Ladies, let's get up on the floor tonight. Rock with me, let's sip a little something you like. Maybe we should let it flow and do it all before the last call.
Keep living your life, since life is as real as it seems. It's as real as you think, it's as real as you dream. Since a youngin' had to hustle hard to get that cream. Last call, break her off, I'm the boss that she called king. Hustle even harder, ain't no honor with thieves. Nah, hustle smarter from the corner with trees. I came up from the under to the top of the league. Doing what I wanna, I don't beg, I don't plead. Open up the summer, wipe the dirt off my sleeve. Fly, sweat, just one hell of a guy. Don't worry about the drama, I'm just living my life. And it ain't hard to tell when you're telling me lies. Revel in the moment, keep the feeling alive. Shorty rocking the boat, stay afloat when I die. Submarine deep, get some air when I rise. To the occasion, you only keep ladies.
Let's get up on the floor tonight. Rock with me, let's sip a little something you like. Maybe we should let it flow and do it all before the lights go.
Stop playing. Listen, I'm posted with a dime piece. Eyes looking low like I'm Chinese. Twin 4-5s like the Siamese. In the VIP and we 5D. Patron on the rocks, boo. And anything else, yeah, I got you. Last call don't apply to us. We got a Sprinter and a party bus. We want cushion and train wreck. I'm just telling you how the day went. Flow so illy, wrist so chilly. From New York to Philly, my talk game is silly. I've been all around the world. Let me take you overseas. And I'ma do a couple shows and make me a couple
Ladies, let's get up on the floor tonight. Rock with me, let's sip a little something you like. Baby, we should let it flow and do it all before the lights go.
Last call, need to hit it for the bar close. Seen a bad shorty slipping out of wardrobe. I'll be a gentleman and open up the car door. Then I'll bring her back home for the encore. Patron in your cup, mixed it with some margarita. You ain't used to this life and how a player treat ya. More than just your facial features. The way them other suckers reach ya. Glad to meet you, yo, you happy I came. I felt the chemistry insane before I knew your name. Slid chain to the side and threw out my pride. Took one more shot, then cleared out my mind. You the type I might drape in the limelight. Shorty thick, not to mention that I'm mine right. Caught her eye and she gave me a wink. So I said my name is up, can I buy you a drink?
Ladies, let's get up on the floor tonight. Rock with me, let's sip a little something you like. Baby, we should let it flow and do it all before the lights go.
B.D.U.B on the track.
And we are live.
Back in the house once again.
Most definitely.
Check.
Yo.
Can you hear us? Can you
We
hear us?
can. It's looking a little dark on Branson's side, but that's nothing you can do
black,
about it.
You know
That's
what
what
I'm saying. It's
that's
all
Buddha's
good.
job. There we go.
So we're waiting on Kelli
Kelli
Jo
Jo.
to get here. So
Exactly.
we're not going to really jump.
Yes, we are.
Too far.
We
Nah,
don't know
but
where Kelly's at. She
believe-
told us she was on the way. She didn't give
And
us the ETA.
I know that Kelli Jo will be popping in any moment, so I don't want to jump too deep in the show, but
We should.
we're going to do the introductions, of course. Welcome to the FM podcast. I'm your host, Branson.
I am B.D.U.B.
Buddha.
And like I said, we're waiting for the beautiful Kelli Jo to get here, but we're going to get the show started. We'll catch her up on whatever she missed. So we always start the show with music. Y'all should tune in because it be some really banging tracks. See?
See, yep.
See? See?
We were just talking about
Just talking
Kelli Jo.
We were just
Branson
saying.
was talking shit, and I was here defending her honor, saying how we were so lucky to have her grace our
First of
presence.
all, you know
But
I would
we
never.
always know one way we can still start the show before she gets here though.
She
We tried to. Here's the deal. Once the songs run out, we hop in and go live because nothing is worse than dead air. Nothing is worse than just silence.
I mean, and just to keep it a buck, I missed my girl last week. I missed my girl last week.
Kelly was here in spirit last week
But it's
and in
nothing
the
like
chat.
having her here.
Yes.
Because Kelly is she's funny. If she's nothing else, she's funny. So I'm glad to have my girl back in the building. Back in the building. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even really get the show started. We just did introductions.
Yeah, we literally just did introductions.
So we're going to give her a second to pull
and
herself
Branson
together.
was like, let's do the show without Kelli Jo. And I was like, no, it's not a show without Kelly.
It is definitely not the same show without Kelli Jo.
No,
so I'm
it's
glad
not.
she made it in tonight. We're going to have a good time. We got some amazing topics.
Yes,
but
we do.
before, while Kelly gets everything ready, we could do our shout-outs, though.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck
the Cowboys.
As you can see, I'm here in
Didn't
full
somebody play today?
Eagle. Yeah.
The Jacksonville Jaguars
I
and the
didn't even see
Tennessee Titans
that
were
game
playing.
was still going on when I
When I
left the
left
house.
the edge.
Who was
Chiefs won today.
Wait, is this the regular season or
Yes.
the playoffs?
This is the
This
regular
is the
season.
lead into the playoffs.
You know,
correct.
they have to get a couple of Saturday games in. So the Chiefs won earlier, I know. And when I left, the Titans were winning.
Wow, the Titans winning. That's impressive.
And since we're on it
The
tomorrow.
Titans ain't been shit since Eddie George and Steve McNair.
True. Probably about 3 years ago, they made a little decent run. Maybe 2 years ago, I think. But they really haven't sustained greatness like that. Like, they've been a very average team at best.
An average franchise.
They've been an average team at best. But since we're on it, tomorrow is the end of regular season football.
Good.
That means next week, the playoffs do start.
Good. Finally, some interesting stakes.
My Eagles have to win tomorrow.
Who they play?
The Giants. But the Giants are
So,
sitting.
yeah,
at
the
about
Giants
now.
are shitty.
And Jalen Hurts makes his return tomorrow.
I didn't know Jalen was hurt.
Jalen been out. We lost the last 2 games. Jalen Hurts been out the last 2 games. So
y'all are
QB1
0-2 without Jalen.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not. And QB1 makes his return tomorrow.
QB1.
QB1.
Okay.
The Eagles Superman makes his return tomorrow. When they said that he was a system quarterback and then they put Gardner Minshew in, and I have big faith in Gardner Minshew, but the way he played these last couple of weeks, he played good in the Cowboys game, but he made some mistakes, and then last week he was just trash, just complete trash. So his trade value has definitely plummeted a little bit, but he's still going to be somebody's starting quarterback next year because he's decent. That's what this league has, is a bunch of decent. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah. Branson's getting up so Kelly can sit down because he's a gentleman, and Kelly knows I'm not, and I ain't getting up. Oh, shit. Yeah.
This gotta come first. I gotta go like this.
Oh. I think a sound effect is only necessary.
We're going to do this the proper way. Welcome to the effing podcast. I am your host, Branson.
I am your co-host, Kelli Jo.
I am B.D.U.B.
Budha, 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 Budha.
And like I was beginning to say, 2023 hit us with a super gut punch. I mean, like a super, super gut punch. Last week, we were naming, female GOAT songs. Mm-hmm. And to my dismay, I didn't say
Where them dollars at?
where them dollars at, because she definitely deserves some type of consideration for that song. But with that being said, we have to say, unfortunately, and it hurts my heart to say this,
Yes.
rest in peace, Gangsta Boo.
I mean,
This really, really hurts me to say, because I'm not the biggest 3-6 fan, but I definitely know who she is. And the
3-6,
part that
they serve a purpose. Whenever
they do. They're part of hip hop history, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely a staple. So, definitely shout out to 3-6 like that. But to hear her passing really, really hurt, because we all grew up listening to her.
Yeah.
We all grew up listening to.
shout out to my nigga Killer.
So, and it hurt. It really did hurt. And then to find out what she passed away from made it even a little bit worse.
We still haven't gotten.
What I'm hearing is it's a drug overdose.
She died on January 1st.
Yes.
Which means her New Year's Eve was pretty lit. Yeah.
So allegedly she passed from drug overdose.
So they say.
So
So
that's
they
a
say.
problem in our community.
Drug overdose. Not in our community. Shit. Overdose is pretty big in other
I mean,
communities.
but yeah,
All
but
communities
in
really,
all
but you hear about
communities,
us
but
a lot now,
but
especially when it comes to
it's
celebrities.
you know we've really gotten into this drug culture. The music, you know, really shines a light on the drug culture. When we were growing up, you know, we were drinking, smoking. We might dabble a little here and there, but you know, I didn't jump
Niggas
too
was
far off the
popping
porch.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Dumpers.
after a while, like I guess now that I'm a little bit older and I've made it through that time, now I'm looking down and like, you know, it's like we gotta really, you know, we see that these drugs are killing people. Allegedly, that's what Big Scar died from, if I'm correct. You know, and
What is it they're doing that they're dying from? Because that's not weed.
Allegedly,
Lately it's fentanyl.
it's fat.
Well, what are they doing? They sniffing it, snorting?
Sniffing it, you can get it in pill form, like Percocet.
So wait, niggas is popping.
People
fentanyl,
are less
knowing
lacing.
that. Like,
Some people
don't know. They're
They
being
think
laced.
It's a perk or something like that. Trust me. They think it's a perk and they pop it and it's fentanyl and they kill them. They think they get some cocaine and it's crushed up fentanyl and it kill them. You know what I'm saying?
well, that's
So-
killing your clientele. That's not smart.
Yeah, but some people too also don't know that that's what they selling if they don't do the drug themselves.
You know, it's
So you only buy those drugs from people who do them. So only buy coke from a nigga who sniff coke.
well, I've never really been in that.
I don't dabble in that either, but I'm just
I
saying.
don't really dabble in that. That's never been my form of entertainment per se. I'm never really.
I'll be like, yo, if I buy cocaine, which I never would anymore, I would be like, yo, do a line, and then I'll buy some off you.
Coop said from turn up to fertilizer in one night.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's sad. Like it's just sad, and you know, I just want to definitely send an RIP to her.
It's
because
like what Bootsy said. Just do crack. Crackheads are still with us.
Crackheads live for a long time.
Yeah, something about crack turns you into Wolverine.
Well, I'm going to miss that bus as well. I'm gonna just let that.
Yeah, I
one
mean,
go.
I'm not gonna do. I wouldn't venture outside of weed at this point, but I mean, yeah, if I had to venture outside of weed, crack might be it. It made you work hard.
That's what he said.
I mean,
You work for a long time.
The only thing I'm doing outside of weed is shrooms, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just talking about if somebody put a gun to my head, it said,
My point exactly.
Did I give my girl Ethan Fancy her shout out?
yeah, I think
just
we
wanted to
gave.
make sure.
Yeah, well,
Definitely
you can
wanna
give her another
a
shout out.
You know, it's always good to give it. Got to give another RIP as well to Fred White,
Oh no.
drummer for Earth, Wind and Fire.
Drummer.
Yeah, he definitely.
How
deserves-
many members of Earth, Wind, and Fire are left?
I think that's the wind in the fire.
A couple of them, yeah.
And you see why I miss Kel.
A couple of them are in the Earth, yeah.
Exactly.
So you know,
Damn.
I mean, but they're older. They're older. They're
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Welcome back.
they're older. Like they're in that older age group. So you know that group is more susceptible to, unfortunately, getting up out of here. And it's a shame, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
life,
life.
unfortunately. So we've given the RIPs out. Now we got to touch on something else that was just as sad.
What?
If you watch the Cincinnati Buffalo game Monday night,
I don't even watch football, but I was actually
She
watching
said
the game.
foosball.
fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you were watching the Cincinnati Buffalo game Monday night, you might have seen the most traumatic thing you ever seen in your life.
I don't know about my life.
I mean, it was super traumatic. I mean, I've seen some stuff, but it was definitely super traumatic because I've never
well, say what happened.
in the history of watching football seen somebody have to have CPR given to them on the football field. Never. I cannot.
Resuscitate him.
Yeah, he was dead.
He was dead. His heart stopped.
Yes.
So it won't even see. It was more than CPR.
And when the kids at my job were like, you know, he had passed out, you know, and definitely shout out Damar Hamlin, you know, please make
I
a
didn't
speedy
see it
recovery.
live. Oh, I mean, I was watching it live and I fell asleep. I saw like the game start, and then I dozed off, and when I woke up, I heard it was postponed, and I'm like, what
Yeah,
happened?
like it's canceled, and you're like, because that's how I've heard
I
about
didn't know
it.
what happened. I'm like, what happened that caused the game? I thought, the first thing I was thinking is weather or a terrorist attack, so I had to go upstairs to my computer and read what was going on, and that was pretty. It didn't look as bad as what
that's
happened.
The thing when I'm thinking about, I'm like, yo, he must have got knocked out. For it to be
Yeah,
that
I just
bad.
thought he
It was just-
lost the win.
It was just a regular tackle.
It just hit him in a certain way at the wrong time.
Son had that Reggie
You know what I'm
Lewis.
saying? And that's what.
I remember watching when Reggie Lewis collapsed. I was watching that game on NBA on NBC. When Reggie Lewis collapsed at half court.
Yeah.
I was watching that game. I said, what happened to Reggie Lewis? I thought he tripped or something. And it was like, no. And then they had to pull him off the court. So, yeah, I remember when he died. And who was it? Hank Gathers?
Hank Gathers. Hank Gathers had the heart thing as well. So.
Yeah, he died on the basketball court. Wasn't that college?
Mm-hmm. Loyola Marymount, I believe.
Yeah.
That was back like when I was in high school too.
So isn't that odd? More niggas died playing basketball than football.
I mean, it's just sometimes I think we forget that these guys are putting their lives on the line playing these sports. Like we get so caught up.
Sport is
dangerous.
I think somebody's died playing every sport.
But I don't think we think about it like that.
Somebody died playing badminton. No, I'm sure somebody. You know how many times I've heard a motherfucker have a heart attack on the golf course?
I've never heard.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
But we're just.
I mean, not on no PGA shit, but I mean, a motherfucking like amateur be swinging, on his relaxing Saturday, they have a heart attack on the golf course and die. Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Well, we just want to say speedy recovery to Damar Hamlin, and it's just good to see that he's pulling through this because after seeing it, then listening to people talk about it and stuff like that, it was just super scary.
It'd be like people die on like the shit that looks the least impactful. Like when Dale Earnhardt died and they showed I was like, that crash don't look like nothing. It was like you should be able to walk away from that shit.
Not laughing at me, but
he couldn't. He couldn't. Because you've seen 1,000 car crashes worse than that. You've seen football hits where a nigga get hit in the air, and then when he's in the air, another nigga hits him, and he spins the other way, and that dude falls and just gets right the fuck back up.
Now I'm wondering, like, what more safety precautions can they put?
There is
like,
no.
Like football is pretty.
There
damn
are
safe
none.
now.
If you play football, you can get paralyzed. That's just the nature of the game. Just like boxing. What can you do to make boxing safe? There's nothing you can do to make boxing safe.
True.
If you step in a boxing ring, there's a chance you can get punched in the face and you can die. Yeah, MMA, same thing. There's not much safety you can. Just people got to take the risk and know it's a violent sport and death is prominent.
Well,
yeah.
Speedy recovery to Damar Hamlin.
Like baseball, you can get hit in the face by 100 mile per hour fastball, and that shit'll crush you. How long? What age?
I was like maybe 12, 13.
Who swung it? Was it an adult or?
Well.
Was it a 12-year-old swinging it?
No, it was a little older.
What, like a teenager?
Yeah, kind of like a.
Well, see, it wasn't.
Look, the divorce. She is it? Was it an altercation? Because it sounds like an altercation is taking place. It doesn't sound like this happened on the softball field.
I don't know. I don't know. Kelly might have been an athlete.
It's crazy because I didn't pass out instantly. I passed out after I finished whooping ass.
Ooh.
Like I had an adrenaline rush. I'm like, you seen that movie when he had adrenaline going and then he just crashed.
Well, that movie where your boy, that British dude, or
he was
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Yeah.
What that isn't that Crank?
There you go. There you go.
How you have a Crank too? Like, how do you get into a situation where you got to do that shit a second time?
He got some more.
Yeah,
do it again.
I couldn't get into Crank. That movie was too out there.
Topic switch. This is another serious topic. 6-year-old Newport News shoots a teacher in the classroom. 6-year-old shoots a teacher in the classroom.
Maybe he was dedicated to his scholastics and wanted that A.
Damn sure ain't gonna get it down because she can't write it down.
What is going on? What are we doing? Like what is going on? Like we are we not really parenting to our kids? Like
Even if you are parenting, it's
what's going on?
It's being demon seeds of being born. Really, honestly, I mean, you can be a parent all you want. You know, you can do everything for your child. They're still not gonna do a mass murder. So now it's not even the parents.
But 6.
I mean, that's
6.
like I seen talking about an 8-year-old serial killer. So I mean, it's like it's really it's not even that's a demon seed. That child been there before, and he just doing shit. But
6, and then they say it wasn't on accident. Like we know that much, but just 6 and can get your hands on a gun.
A 6-year-old got a gun and is just walking around school all day with the gun.
And then just shoots his teacher.
Mm-hmm.
What are we really out here doing? It's not always us, but I just can't.
Like the 6-year-old had the balls to pick up a loaded handgun. Like at 6 years old, that would have freaked me out. Right. At 6. Where did he get the gun? He purchased the gun. He purchased the gun at a trade show. He purchased it at a trade show because he knew there was no background check.
Shit crazy.
No, he took it. Obviously, he got his hands on it from a parent or maybe a friend's parent. I mean, obviously somebody over 18.
Which means that you have to do a better job of putting up your firearms if you have them and you have kids.
Lock them in the safe.
Like, you really do have to do a better job of putting.
You know
up
what
your
the parents
firearms.
should have done? They should have pistol whipped the little 6-year-old.
Oh, and then that's a whole nother story.
Nah, I mean that's better than shooting.
And it went from, you know what I'm saying, this to this. That's more violent than pulling the trigger.
Yeah, that's why you have your kids walk outside through a metal detector.
It's more violent.
They sure they ain't got none. It's 6. What is it? What grade is that? That's first.
That's kindergarten, ain't it? Kindergarten, first grade.
Yeah, somewhere around.
Oh wait, don't you turn 6 in first grade?
It's first, second. It's somewhere around there. It's in that area.
What the fuck can you be mad about? That mad about at 6?
Because she made him say his ABCs.
I mean,
he missed 2 letters and they laughed at him, so he went back and
I mean,
he should have shot.
That's not what happened, y'all. I'm just,
I mean,
he should have shot who laughed at him.
But
it's just.
And then it would have been a mass murder.
So I gotta check my child. Well, thank God I'm past those days. But now you have to check your child to make sure they're not strapped.
I know.
That is.
That kid needs to be punched. I think there wasn't enough ass whoopings at home. Just
That's what people ain't getting their ass whooped no more.
Because the thought of me touching a gun at 6 years old. Like I knew where my dad's guns were when I was 6. I just never thought to touch it.
You could catch cases for beating ass now. Like
good.
You have to pick our own switches.
Yeah.
And you better not get no flimsy one because you're gonna pick 4 more and you're gonna braid it up and whoop your ass.
Every kid just needs an ass whooping.
Yes.
How I turned out.
Yeah. Ass whoopings are positive for society. They might mentally scar the child, but if that child is mentally scarred and it prevents them from being a threat to society, society won.
6. That's all that keeps registering. 6.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the kid didn't have the rationale to rationalize what he was doing. I mean, he is 6 years old. But it's just like, damn, I just would have never thought to shoot anybody at 6 years old with a real gun. Like, I'd shoot you with a water gun. I might pee on a motherfucker at 6 years old, but I wouldn't shoot a person with, like, a fucking real gun with lead, and it's heavy.
I mean, just the thought of this 6-year-old grabbing the strap.
Did they say
I'm going to?
I assume it's a black child. I want to just say
I mean,
Newport
it's in
News.
Newport News, and I don't want to
I know the teacher who got shot was white.
There was I read up on a little article. I've been watching these little things, you know what I'm saying? It was an 8-year-old boy. And he actually was a serial killer. And he was a weird little kid, but he was quiet. And he would take, you know what I'm saying, family members at first, take him out to the woods, strangle him first, and then beat him in the head with a rock.
Hold on.
Why would he do all that?
8 years old.
First of
Like,
all,
8 years
I'd be
old.
damned if an 8-year-old gonna choke me out.
Yeah.
Like I'm
It's
just.
not adults. He was taking.
Oh, okay.
Like kids,
Oh.
kids younger than him. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fucking
Like,
crazy.
and he's 8 years old.
That's crazy.
So it's like, it was like they didn't know what was wrong with him, and it didn't really go public or whatever until he did somebody that wasn't in the family, because the family knew he was doing it and was trying to hide it.
What?
Yes,
Did you hide?
Yeah, his little cousin and his little sister, he killed both of them the same way. He strangled them and then beat them. Strangled them until they thought they were about to die, and then beat them in the head with a rock at 8 years old.
God damn.
To kill them. At 8 years old.
I don't think that's appropriate.
So it's like, that's why I say demon seeds, because that's some stuff is not taught. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the family,
All I can say is just talk to your kids. That's it. All I can say is just talk to your kids and pay a little bit more attention to them.
And whoop your kids' asses.
You go to jail for that.
I mean, you'll be in jail, but your child will be an asset to
Some kids
society.
need their some
kids need their ass.
Some kids need it.
And they don't need a. They need a punch in their face. They don't need an ass whooping.
That's why I fight little children and old folks, because you're young enough to learn a lesson, you're old enough to know better.
Yeah, true.
That is true.
So
all right, we're gonna get into some fun topics. I'm tired of these. Like
That was fun. Discussing why a 6-year-old would shoot a grown ass woman was fun.
and we still didn't figure.
And let's not leave out the racial component.
a black student and a white teacher.
Yeah.
Which we don't know. It's allegedly. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe the woman was touching the child inappropriately. Maybe there's a switch. Maybe there's a plot twist. Maybe she was trying to human traffic the kid. And he got on to it. And he was like the super smart kid. He's like, I'll sacrifice my childhood to stop you.
Yeah. Well, that better be it, or it's going to be some consequence for this. So, we'll wait and see. So, Young Jock says that.
Wait. I thought, okay, you're doing Young Jock first. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we go, because I know Young Jock says that women smash for beats.
That's not new. Women have been fucking for a long time for beats.
Beats and lyrics
and you know what pisses me off?
Videos and
I've been a producer for over 20 years and none have ever thrown any pussy at me for my beats. I get offended. Like, what's wrong with my beats? That you don't want to throw pussy at me. Yeah.
I guess you're not making the busted open tracks you're looking for?
Maybe that's it. I need to I've had strippers rap to my beats, and I'm like, what's wrong with my beats that you would think money is appropriate for them to offer?
Like, you actually want to pay for the beat instead of just giving me some.
Instead of busting it open, you rather
I'll take the money, but I legit get offended. Nobody's ever like offered pussy. Like, would you like money or pussy? They never offer pussy. It's always money.
Pussy for beats. But Dub, a lot of people, see, you're ahead of the game because a lot of people complain that they don't get paid for their beats.
Yeah, they're
getting paid.
Some people get
they're getting paid in pussy, and you're getting paid in money.
Yeah, but it's just nice to have that option. Like, they say cash or credit. What if they just say cash? No.
So that's where you be like, whoa, no. I'm not taking money.
No. I will take money. I will take the money, but I'm just saying it's kind of a humbling thing when you've never been offered any pussy. Just the offer of pussy.
You didn't do it right.
And she's like, pussy or money. I'm taking the money every time. But it's just like, you don't think enough of me to offer me some pussy?
This beat is not for money. No, this is only for pussy beats here.
Nah, because that's when it gets a little rapey.
I made pussy only beats. You were playing the money beats. Like, you weren't playing the pussy beats.
Yeah, that's offensive to me.
Well, now you know.
But
y'all know now.
But
to categorize your beats, these are monetary beats.
Yeah.
These are vaginal beats.
Yeah.
Like, now you know how to categorize them.
Yeah, but that's why I've always told people, don't really get into relationships with like female rappers. R&B singers because they will fuck if it gets them to the next level.
The men is fucking too.
No, they not. Well, I mean, they fucking other niggas, but
they fucking too.
But it's a given
The
when
female and the male's fucking the same one.
they might be.
Buddha done threw the mic down like
Hey, some of these niggas, hey,
Fucking too.
yeah, they might be fucking dudes, but I mean, well, here's the one thing I tell people. Here's the one thing I tell niggas locally. I always say don't get caught up in local female artists because they are one fuck away from being famous.
I mean that's just. What,
I mean, if Rick Ross comes to Raleigh and there's a local female rapper that like wants to get down with Maybach music, and Rick Ross is like, "You got to give me some pussy," and I might check, and she gives him some pussy. Is that a bad trade off for her? I'm just saying in general.
I mean,
like, I wouldn't fault a female rapper for
honestly,
fucking.
let's be
get
honest.
where she's
Can we
at.
be honest? Can we be honest? Let's have honesty hour.
Yeah.
We all know, because I did music when I was younger, stuff like that. We all know what comes along with this lifestyle. Yeah. We can't act like, you don't know your girl possibly might be smashing somebody who can put her in a better position.
She will.
And she will. So you just got to understand this part of the game.
A lot of better positions.
A lot more positions. Anyway,
but I
mean, you have to accept it.
Yeah, but so what Young Jock said is not false. There are tons of women out here that are willing to fuck to get ahead in not just the music and the life period.
Yeah. Like it's not just music, it's to get like
I don't think that's a bad thing either. That's sad.
You got to use what you
got to get
what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just,
will always be a hot commodity.
As you get older,
payment for the rest of life and forever.
Well, it depends on what and who. No, there's always going to be a thirsty nigga who will accept payment.
Everybody's pussy is not a payment. Everybody's pussy is not a payment. I just wanted to fix that. That's all I wanted to say. Like, and I think a lot of women get that confused. Every woman thinks their pussy is a payment, and that's not true.
Especially when you're dating her and you've had the pussy a bunch of times. That's not an acceptable payment.
There are women
birthdays.
who do have that. They can do that. There's some women that definitely have that power, like the pussy's payment. But every woman does not.
There should be some level of suffering.
And I just wanted to point that out. Like every woman doesn't have that. And a lot think they do, but no, every woman doesn't have that.
You know what you should do? If a woman thinks pussy is an acceptable gift, you should make her do something that she doesn't want to do on your birthday.
Okay, so what if she come with pussy and a new toy?
Stick it up her butt.
Pussy and
you know what I'm
saying?
Like something in addition to pussy to add on to the pussy.
You had to hit hit her in the ass.
Exactly, you gotta blow that
you bring in two pussies, like okay,
You know what I'm saying? Pussy can be a nice gift.
It can be a gift.
No.
Yes,
It can be.
Force her to do anal.
And she might be like, okay, yeah,
look, I was gonna say some chicks you ain't gotta force.
Well, I mean, not force. But I'm not saying force.
She was waiting for you to suggest it.
If you've never done it before,
she didn't want to bring it up because you might look at her.
Yeah, if she's never done it before, force her to do it.
You do that too. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like, she should feel some sort of displeasure for not buying me a gift. So fuck her in the ass. Use minimal lube.
That's what I'm saying. Like, like that's not.
She's been waiting for you to dick her down.
She just like I said didn't bring it up because she didn't want you to look at her like that. Right. Like I don't want him to think I'm a full fledged.
Well, she should experience pain for not buying me a gift.
All right. Well, while we're on the topic of rappers talking, there's another rapper out here that is just talking too damn much. Just entirely too much. We had Irv last year, and then we start out this year with, and I hate to even say this name.
Don't say it. It is what it is. We ain't do what they did. Go ahead.
Boy, Keith Murray, you out here losing your motherfucking mind.
Keith Murray.
Keith is a professional pillow talker.
Yeah, he's doing too much.
Keith Murray is a professional pillow talker.
Talking from the north, south, east, and
Ladies, be mindful of pillow. Oh, that Foxy gave him the best head ever. Shauna, he brought Shauna's name up. He brought Lele's name up from SWV. He was just talking. He was just telling, and
She made it rain down on her.
and I guess it's a chance to grab that 15 minutes of fame again. But in the long run, it just makes you look really, really, really corny and immature.
Yeah. Pillow talk is never good, especially when it's like 20 and 30-year-old pillow talk.
Because
Right.
yeah, like these people might be in, have fan. You
talking about her.
you
Like, what the fuck?
why are you? It just rubbed me the wrong way. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Like I hate pillow talking. I don't like talking.
I'm gonna be real. I've been in the room with some popular rappers who have discussed women they fuck. So you're not conquering any new territory. It's not really worth talking about. Foxy Brown has,
Okay, let me run this.
What?
Okay, pillow talking, I don't think is I smashed her. I'm not going to say that.
Well, he's
I
giving
qualify that.
details.
See, that is my problem. And maybe Kels can straighten me
I don't
out
even
because I
think
might be wrong. But
we-
see, I don't say because me and such had sex and I said that's so more so pillow talking. It's when I go into the details of what happened that it's pillow talking.
I wouldn't even say it's pillow talking. They're just some bitch ass shit. You don't let everybody know what the fuck you do, who you do it with. You know what I'm saying? And how y'all do it. There ain't nobody business but you and that person. You know what I'm saying? So that's some bitch nigga shit. You don't do no shit like that.
So
I consider pillow talk stuff totally different.
what would you consider pillow talk?
Yeah, baby this, baby that. You know, that's pillow talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But that shit there, that's just some bitch nigga shit. Like you don't do no shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
Pillow
this
talk soft. That ain't soft shit. That's just trying to make yourself relevant after 45
trying to grab
years.
5 minutes of fame
You know
again.
what I'm
When,
saying?
and then you just, like I say, you just look crazy. You look
Especially
crazy
when
as
he's
fuck.
talking about
Right now,
Superhead.
what talking about is relevant.
He's bragging about getting head from
She done
Superhead.
got married, had kids, and everything else, and now she giving.
Wait, she got married?
I think so.
She's about to.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, she's
God.
about
I wrote
to.
about 4 or 5. She
Yeah,
done
she
came
Who
out
the
like
fuck would marry Superhead?
somebody that love that Superhead. She still got it.
Look.
She still got it.
As you
I
get,
couldn't do it just because of the public.
as you
Everybody has a past.
as you get,
Everybody has
But
a
not
past.
everybody got best-selling books
Hey,
about their
everybody
past.
has a past.
Sometimes-
Her claim to fame is sucking penis.
Got her that bread. So now she ain't got to worry about it.
sometimes, like Buddha said, everybody has a past, and somebody's going to accept you because of your past.
Yeah, because they probably got a pass. too.
Yeah, like nobody is free of having, a crazy past, especially the older you get. The older you get, you look back on stuff and be like, yo, I was fucking out there.
Right.
I was out of control.
Wildin'.
But nah, she deserves to get married if somebody wants to
I
marry
mean,
her. I'm
anybody,
not
hey,
knocking
it's a
that.
free country. Marry who you want.
But back to the Keith Murray, you definitely take that out. Like,
Yeah, he's
those
talking
stories
too
were
much.
if you were, like Kelly said, if you were going to tell those stories, those were stories for about 15 years ago.
Yeah,
When everybody's relevant.
I said 45 is all being funny.
When everybody's
Yeah,
relevant, like if you're
like-
going to tell that story, but now you tell that like when we're like in our
Right.
early 40s,
Like everybody,
50s,
like,
stuff like
what's
that.
the
Like,
point? Like,
I hope he has a new album or a single
Something
coming
coming
out.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's kind of whack to do this
you know,
with no
you gonna make
promotion.
Something to make yourself, because I mean, you just make yourself look stupid, especially if you ain't got nothing going on. Like, what's the point of coming out now talking about the shit? Like,
and on top of that, you didn't see how people slayed Earth for doing that when he did that same bitch shit coming out talking about Ashanti. You didn't see how people like were all up in arms over that.
Baby, now you ain't about to, you know what I'm saying, do Shanti like that.
But you're just not going to do women like that in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to call certain things. Like, and that was just some, like you said, you put it the best way. That's just some bitch ass shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's bitch nigga shit.
We can't do that.
But this also goes back to the previous topic about women fucking for beats. So in the industry, everybody's fucking for everything. You fucking for beats and features. I don't remember Keith wasn't he on some? I don't even remember him being on no records with a bunch of females other than
Hurricane G.
Yeah, Hurricane
G. I don't.
But that was Eric Sermon's baby
wasn't
mom.
he on somebody's remix? Keith Murray was on somebody's remix.
He's had his moment in the spotlight. I mean, I ain't taking that away from him, but it just goes to show you everybody's fucking everybody in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, it's like a community.
And none of it is like conquering new land. Like bragging about Foxy Brown is not like, Jay-Z fucked Foxy, didn't he? Did not smash Foxy. It's like it's everybody's allegedly fucked Foxy, bro. So you're not revealing anything new. You're not like saying something that hasn't happened. Just like with Superhead, everybody fucked Superhead.
All he's doing is showing his true colors. That's all he did.
Yeah. It's that New York shit.
And those are niggas that you cannot be around. Cannot be around niggas like that because they name drop everything.
No, there's a certain breed of New York nigga that just doesn't let shit go. And it's New York niggas.
That sounds
no, they're not bitter.
No, I'm saying
they're
bitter
just,
because, like, what the fuck is the purpose?
They're just
sound like a bitch.
No,
like,
you know what?
They're holding on.
That's what it's the Al Bundy thing. It's the Al Bundy syndrome.
Yeah,
it's I was great in high school.
It's deep with New York niggas, especially. You don't hear Atlanta niggas talking about what they were in the 90s.
Right.
Hold on. I got a bunch of New York niggas.
That's what I'm saying. They need to hear this shit. Stop being scared, Branson. Fuck that scared shit.
Talk your shit, dog.
No, I'm just sick and tired of niggas getting scared. Ooh, I don't want to offend. New York niggas be the first niggas in line to scream about shit 20 and 30 years ago.
Tell him, son.
LA niggas don't talk about the 90s and what they had. Ooh, we had Crenshaw up to Compton locked down. No, it's New York niggas. They do that shit. DC niggas don't talk about how they ran Southeast in the 90s.
That's right, son.
No, we were hanging with Rayford, son. They don't do that in DC. They don't talk about Rayford Austin.
Respect it.
It's some New York niggas. You got to hear 20 and 30 years of stories of niggas talking about which blocks they ran, which boroughs they had locked up. And they ain't got shit to show for it.
You put some turned over Timbs.
Yeah, some dusty Timbs from the 90s. That they got restored. Because I can't let shit go.
Stop it, Dub. That's enough for your shit.
30-year-old
New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year.
Tim.
Happy New Year.
I know, I'm like, oh.
I love y'all.
It's just some real shit. You don't hear no other group of niggas. You don't hear Houston niggas talking about Houston in 93.
I was up on the bridge, my nigga.
Yeah, it's always New York niggas. I'm just calling it out.
Al Bundy syndrome.
Yeah.
Al Bundy complex.
Who was the last non-New York nigga that told? That, like on a Vlad interview or something.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was gonna say Ghana, but I guess like
no, I'm not talking about like in real life. I'm talking about just on some pillow talk.
I don't even really watch Vlad interviews like that.
I'm just saying in general. You got Irv Gotti,
Irv will
New York. You got Keith Murray, New York. Like it's just New York niggas telling. Like pillow talk. It's just New York niggas. Don't give New York niggas pussy. They gonna tell. And they not gonna tell this week.
Really emotional.
They gonna tell you 30 years when you got grandchildren and shit. Yo, I smashed it 30 years ago. Word to mother.
You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah. It's New York niggas telling all the time about pussy. Every other group of people in the country know how to keep that shit on the low. You don't hear about Snoop and all, because Snoop fucked a gang of bitches. You already know Snoop fucked hella hoes.
My lashes.
You don't ever hear stories about Snoop. Oh, I fucked this bitch. I fucked that bitch.
Hey, because Snoop married and Snoop.
But I'm just
married,
saying in
so
general.
I don't expect Snoop to ever come out like.
But
that.
just
like,
in general, you don't hear about LA niggas.
I will say this, like, I don't think like Slim Thug, like I think he might be single or whatnot. He doesn't ever talk about like he might.
He
talk that, but
smashed a Destiny's Child.
but he don't ever
He
really.
smashed Latoya Luckett. He
don't
smashed
run through
prime
his past.
Latoya Luckett. Nigga, that's heaven. Yeah, he smashed the Destiny's Children.
So, but I mean,
That's a New York thing.
Yeah.
New York niggas get pussy and 30 years later they got to tell you about
New
it.
York niggas, that is.
I met this shorty.
Y'all gotta
She was on the
change
block
that.
by the bus stop, sucking on the.
That don't even go to Boston niggas. You ain't never heard who Bobby Brown and New Edition smashed.
The truth.
Detroit, and nobody says nothing.
We find out who they smashed through movies and stuff like.
I'm just saying,
when
they
I
don't be
found
on
out-
Vlad interviews doing that's some New York nigga shit. I'm sorry.
Like when I found out Bobby was smashing Janet, like in the movie, like,
And Bobby and Janet's from Gary, Indiana. Bobby's from Boston. Ain't nobody said shit.
the word on that.
Now, Bobby was from New York. He would have told everybody.
I'm trying to tell you, son. I
I had Janet all in 1984 in the back of the Camaro, son.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's some New York shit.
All I keep thinking about is Cam and Paid in Full and shit. That's the only thing that keeps playing in my head.
I'm just saying, you don't have this issue in any other part of the country.
New York niggas, y'all got to change this.
Yeah, that's some New York
y'all
shit.
Have to change this.
You ain't never heard who E40 dusted off.
Tell me where to go.
Too Short. All these pimp niggas, you know they fucking, you just don't know who, because they ain't out here telling you.
If this is true, New York niggas, please
It's true.
change- please
Sorry,
change
New
this
York.
stereotype. Just
Now, when they get
please
mad,
change.
You ain't never heard who Andre 3000 or Big Boy smashed on the side. You ain't never heard no stories of any other nigga. Outside of the Erica. I'm talking about
That's what I'm
people
saying,
they
other
weren't in
than Erica,
relationships with.
Yeah,
But you know they fucked.
You don't hear them volunteering their hit list of women that
Exactly.
they done knocked
It's
up.
just New York. Sorry.
He said sorry.
Not sorry.
I mean,
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm just saying. I'm not the one call. I'm not the.
Big them facts, son.
Yeah. They're the ones saying it, not me. I ain't said
You
shit.
saying the proof in the pudding. It's,
You know
it's
what
not
I'm
like
saying?
it's not on.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not like it's not recorded.
You know what I mean, son?
Hey,
Big
that's
them
all I
facts,
gotta
son.
say.
All right. Topic switch. New York niggas, y'all got to do better. That's all I'm gonna say. Killer Mike, Trey the Truth are going to be characters for Young Thug in his upcoming trial. Is it going to help any?
I hope.
Man, I hope, because everybody snitching on my nigga, man.
Hold
I
on.
mean, his whole
But
entourage, he did it. It was him over there.
I got a question though. Didn't we talk about Trey the Truth a couple of weeks ago?
What did he do?
What you mean? He beat up his cousin ass.
What
He
the
beat
Trey-
Zero ass. Him and his partners and them beat his cousin ass.
you mentioned that last week, didn't you?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Trey the Truth was on video whooping ass. I don't know if I want to bring him into the court right now because the video's still kind of warm. The video is still kind of warm and him jumping on Zero. So I don't know if he makes a good character witness. Then I don't know if you want to bring in a guy with the first name Killer, even though Mike is a very, very smart guy.
Well, what if he changes his name specifically for the trial?
Too late.
We wouldn't know who the hell that was.
Too
Mike.
late.
Mike who?
You're known as
The one that kills.
Killer Mike. Awesome rapper. Amazing rapper. Don't know how good of a character witness you're really going to make.
Well, I mean, he's a smart guy.
He's very smart.
You know, you gotta, at this point, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But you're under RICO charges. And they kind of got you thinking on possibly, allegedly,
Yeah, but you gotta separate the two
somebody.
at this point.
So
Your
I don't
career
know
to
you
your
bringing killer
life.
in anything like helps, but that's just me personally though.
A rap name is a rap name. Like they gotta separate it now at this point. I mean, you know, either way it goes, you still have to separate it because it's life and a name. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody knows you as Killer Mike, that's what they gonna call you. As you know what I'm saying? They know that's a rap name. So right now, this is some life changing shit.
This
So,
is very
you know what I'm
life
saying?
changing.
So it's-
Well, what are they supposed to do? They're supposed to testify his character.
Yeah, character
Yeah,
witnesses.
character
Say
witnesses.
how you're a good guy and you fed the homeless and things of that nature. Like
It's weird because they're trying to trump him up on these lyrics, and
That's what I don't understand. Why are y'all making rap songs about the dirt you done did?
well, see, there's
And then
two
there's
sides to
evidence
this.
Beside behind the dirt that you done did, that you done made the rap song.
Well, there's two sides to this. You know, they always trying to convict niggas off of lyrics. Like, I mean, they tried to, remember back in the day, 10, 20 years ago? No, this is about 20 years ago when a nigga shot somebody listening to Tupac, and they tried to...
when they had Snoop and Pac on trial for murder.
No. They tried to bring Tupac into the mix because a nigga was listening to Tupac and shot
When he
somebody.
shot somebody.
Influencing.
They tried to say his
Yeah.
music
He was influencing.
influenced
Like, this goes back
the
20
shit.
years. So
Yeah.
they've always been trying to use lyrics to get niggas caught up. But also at the same time, like what Kelly said, if you actually out here doing the crime and then making a rap song,
Right.
it's hard to defend your character.
Right. Because there's evidence out there on you.
That's it. Yeah, that's
You
evidence.
just wrote your own statement.
So what are we sitting here trying to defend that for? Like, if you're dumb enough to go back and reenact in a song what you've done,
Yeah.
if you're that simple that you're going to go back and reenact the crime that you did in the song for clout,
It's hard for me to defend you.
I'm
there's nothing you can say. You told on yourself.
what am I defending? What is it that I'm defending? It's a hot track. It's a hot track.
It's a hot track. Us, we ain't did shit. You did.
It's a
You
hot
did the
track,
shit.
but
you
you
told us
did
you
it.
did the shit, but it sound good with the music, so we gonna bop to it.
So
You know what I'm saying? But
you get the R. Kelly treatment. Like, we got your music, but you got to go. If you did it, you got to go. It's no more, no less.
that just don't make no sense. Like, they didn't learn from, like, you know, like what Bobby Shmurda, ain't that what he did?
What?
He told on everybody and told on himself in a song, and they used that against him.
Oh. Well, isn't he respected for, like, not telling?
For not snitching.
For not-
Yeah, not snitching, not bitching.
loved. I think he's more respected for giving up time for his man. He took 7 so his man could get 7. I think that has a lot to do with.
And he's been riding off that ever since, because I haven't heard any new Bobby Shmurda music
I
worth
heard
talking about.
something.
No, I've heard something, but nothing worth talking about.
Nothing to the extent of hot nigga.
Nigga.
Like, nothing
No,
to the
I think
extent of
that's
that.
still on my playlist. That's one of my every morning.
He should be
songs.
called lukewarm nigga.
I mean, that probably is going to go down as a hip hop classic.
no, I'm talking about now.
Oh shit.
You think so, Buddha? Hot nigga goes down as a hip hop classic?
No.
No?
It's not a classic. It's one of those C-level
But
one-hit
you gonna bop
wonders.
to when you hear it, you already know you're gonna do
Yeah.
the dance because you know
But that song, that's one of those songs that will never go away.
Yeah, well.
No, I don't
That's
think
not
that
one of
song
them
ever-
timeless classics, man. It's not Hey by Andre 3000. or
classic because everybody, but that's something that he's not a Soldier Boy. You know how Soldier Boy shit
something.
goes.
Yeah, Soldier Boy's hit was
That's-
bigger
you know
than
what I'm
Hot
saying? That's
Nigga.
gonna be bigger than that, but
Soldier Boy told us.
everybody know who you know what it is. He did tell him this.
Yeah.
Boy told him. He told him.
Yeah. So Soldier Boy had one of them A-level hits that was everywhere. And if your shit ain't bumping in the NBA stadium, can you really say it's a
And it's more than one.
Actually, I have heard the instrumental the Hot Nigga play during the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this song, I think is going
But
to
that's
go
the instrumental.
down. I didn't say the words, but the beat is definitely going to go down. Definitely.
Is it?
I think so. Because like
No.
Kel said, everybody knows that beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
they
you
got
can't
a
you
dance
can't
so
see
it's memorable.
because
That's
there's
one
too
of the
many
hottest
too
beats
many
that's been
references
dropped
to
in the
niggas.
past
And
10
it has a
years.
dance to go with the beat, so it makes it memorable. You see what I'm saying?
That's probably one of the hotter beats. I'm not going to say hottest, but hotter beats that have been dropped in the past 10 years. And like she said, everybody knows this.
Yeah.
And then his notoriety adds on to the beat. So, all right. Going to change topics. Still music, though.
Okay, now.
Tony, Tone. What is their best song?
Anniversary.
You heard me, Ninja. What is Tony, Tone's best song?
Anniversary.
Or I like It Never Rains in Southern California.
I mean, their whole they got a catalog. They have a catalog.
I'm over here like
Raphael Sadiq has a catalog by himself. Tony definitely has a catalog.
Lay your head on my pillow.
Nah.
Because my playlist consists of Tony, Tone, and Mint Condition.
I personally like the track they did with DJ Quick.
Let's Get Down.
Yeah, I love that.
That's a dope song.
That's my personal favorite.
That's a
Tony
song. My personal, like, not the mainstream, like Anniversary and stuff. Slow Wine.
Oh yes, that's my
Slow Wine. Yes.
Oh.
Slow Wine is my personal favorite. Not the mainstream hit, but one of their just like really, really great songs. If you've never heard it, please go check it out because it is really that dope, I think. Wow. Like he said, Let's Get Down is another dope song. It was on a soundtrack, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, one of their songs was on Boys in the Hood soundtrack.
And want something on the butter?
Just Me and You was on Boys in the Hood, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Boys in the Hood. Tony Tone, one of the greatest groups ever. And I like to tell people, or I think that they started the neo soul. That's what I think. People disagree, and that's cool. But
I mean, they were pioneers, but really, and they were. I mean, I could say that, but D'Angelo is the nigga who made it bump. D'Angelo was the first neo, like the first
that was
credited.
Categorized as neo soul.
Yeah,
but I believe that Tony Tone, like, was the originators of neo soul. But that's just, like I say, my opinion. I can go with D'Angelo, who blew it up.
On the way to the next event after this.
Hey. Topic switch.
Okay.
Birthday party. Surprise or planned?
People celebrate birthdays? Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We're just coming off of a blunt, like.
Oh, I haven't celebrated a birthday since I was 16.
Celebrate. You do everything on your birthday. You go to work. You do all that.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
know you don't.
It's just another day.
I know this year is my 40th. I'm gonna turn these fuck up.
You turning up?
I'm turning these.
We doing something. We doing something.
Happy in advance. Happy 60th.
Let's go to Vegas, y'all.
Okay. I'm with it. I'm with that.
I'm sorry. I'm at an age where Vegas ain't shit.
Well, I've never been, so you have to go make it shit for me.
Okay.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I've never
fine.
been, so.
Cool.
And y'all gotta comfort me on the plane, because I ain't been on one of them either.
We treat you like Mr. T on the 18.
You ain't never been on a plane?
No.
Oh.
We just treat her like Mr. T on the 18.
Then fuck
How
that.
they always
Why you want to go to Vegas? Let's go to some real shit where we can all have fun.
Okay, like where?
Colorado. Let's go to Denver.
Oh, you know, that's a good fucking idea, because weed is legal there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was going to say
legal in Vegas too, though.
Hold on. What you say, Buddha?
Legal in Vegas too.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I was
And
Colorado.
Vegas definitely don't sleep.
I wanted to go because of nature.
Road trip.
Let me ask a question because
Yeah.
let me ask a question because I think he can answer this better. Buddha. Vegas or Denver?
Both.
Road trip.
So you want to go to Denver, then to Vegas?
I went to both in one trip
That's what
already.
I'm saying. You want to do it like
trip.
that?
That's what we're doing, the effing road trip. We're gonna rent a Winnebago.
So you want to go to?
Let's go for it.
You said, do I want to?
See what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Take the effing on the road.
A Winnebago? I don't want to drive that.
I'm not driving.
I don't want to drive that.
Who you paying for that? Because I don't trust nobody to drive me around like that.
Not like that. Nah. Like,
And no, I'm telling you now, I'm not going.
Okay,
What, a Winnebago from
Winnebago,
where?
I'm not
So
going.
we gonna fly from one, fly and then drive, or fly?
We
And
gonna
A Winnebago from where?
We gonna fly and
I don't know, we
fly.
can rent one.
We gonna fly into Denver, and then we gonna fly into Vegas, and then we gonna fly.
Yeah, 'cause I
back
had-
in
I had a
Raleigh.
layover.
Oh, y'all niggas think you white.
No,
We
I
ain't
had a
doing all
layover.
that.
I had a 10 or 10 to 12 hour layover when I went to Vegas in Denver.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, oh hell yeah! So
Yeah.
I got up with my cousin.
Yeah,
Oh.
like it's a
Yeah,
reason
I mean
why
it was an amazing.
It's a reason
layover.
why we're going to stop in Denver.
It was an amazing layover.
Well, shit, I'm down with getting a hotel in Denver and just fucking getting.
Whatever. Just get me the hell away from over here. Take me over there where everything's legal.
See, that's the thing.
Don't
Like,
nobody know my
Kelly,
name, but
we
that's
can
act
go
like
up to
that.
DC if you want legal.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to be on this side of the. I want to be on the other side.
I only want to be in the country.
Speaking of
That's
DC,
I wouldn't either.
Speaking
Shit,
of-
I don't know if I'm able to go that
hold
far.
on, time out.
You ain't got a passport, dude.
Time out.
Not yet.
If you got a passport, you can go anywhere the fuck you want to
Speaking
go.
of DC,
Yeah.
but not DC, but up around that way.
What?
You know it's that time of the year.
Oh, CI double?
You know it's that time of the year.
Ain't nobody driving to Maryland for no goddamn CIAA.
We could go.
Actually, it'd be
Charlotte.
cheaper for me because
Pretend like we did last
I'd have a
time.
place to stay.
No,
hotel.
No, Dub said we'd have a place to stay. He didn't say just him. He did we.
I did hear we.
I thought I heard
You
we
said
too.
we? So that's where we're going.
He said we had a
I
place
haven't
to
been to
stay.
CI since COVID, yo.
That's when the last time, like, yeah. Look
Look at this hey nigga said who goes to Maryland. Everybody goes to Maryland, nigga.
I know, like.
Baltimore and Maryland
So,
and PG.
do y'all want to go to Maryland for CI? It's next month.
That's disrespectful.
February or March?
Every black
It's
person
the
knows
end of
somebody in
February,
Maryland.
basically the first of March. First
Okay.
weekend of March, I think.
The first weekend of March, and it's the CIAA in Baltimore.
Yeah, I think it's the first.
I'm
weekend
say in
of March.
advance.
Or
Ew.
Last weekend of February, one of those two.
Right
We'll
now.
look it up.
We
It's
ain't
Baltimore.
We ain't going yet.
I'm just saying, do y'all want to go? See,
I'll
Charlotte
go.
was a
I
whole
don't give a fuck. I gotta go up to Maryland like once a month anyway now.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm
That
talking
gives
about?
us
Look at that.
that gives us even more reason.
I mean, I go to Maryland. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Maryland about at least 10 times this year,
Buddha, you in?
and that's assuming everything goes right.
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Look, you see how like he over there debating like because we had, like he said, we haven't been to CIAA since Charlotte. Charlotte was
But the difference, well, you know, Charlotte was, that's where the fan was at. You know what I mean? Like, that's where.
That's where my
that's
fam
where the
is
team-
at,
I'm
Maryland.
just saying, like, that's where the, no, I'm, nigga. I'm talking the team. Like, my
and
whole,
we'd
my
all
whole
like
team.
we'd all meet
My whole
in
team
Charlotte.
come to Charlotte,
Like
yo,
we'd
like,
all
we
meet
get,
up
like,
in
my
Charlotte
team.
to hang out.
Niggas I grew up with
We go to Charlotte.
20, 30 plus years.
The
nigga,
strip
like,
club?
word up.
Okay. I'm not opposed to just going to Charlotte for CIAA
I don't care where we
weekend.
go.
and just
I've
go
never been to
Charlotte
a
for that.
strip club in Charlotte.
You have
How
to
is
go to
on?
Onyx. Oh my
Is
God.
it worth checking out?
Yes, I think so.
Am I gonna get there and it's gonna be a bunch of bald head bitches
No,
screaming
not
slam?
at all, and you got a
Hold
variety.
on. But you got to let them know you got beats for vagina off top.
Out the gate.
Yes.
Like-
Out the gate.
Like out the gate.
PFB.
You got beats for vagina off the
Pussy
gate.
for beats. PFB.
But we could do that. We could do that for, because I wanted to do something anyway, and it'd be good to see some of the family.
When is your birthday, Kelly?
April 8th, and it falls on a Saturday.
Nigga, we should plan a trip to fucking the beach.
That's what I said. Either Miami or something.
Every time we plan something for Kelly, Kelly like disses us and does something
Oh
else.
my God.
I'd be
like-
like, done
Why
that
would you
too.
say such a thing?
I don't know. I don't.
Hold on.
What
Hold
did
on.
I
First of all, I don't
never-
give you the
you
option
never-
to plan.
Plan for me to
You've
die?
never gone to the cookout
What cookout? That's not my birthday.
in Winston. I mean, but no, when we do stuff, that
I'm everywhere.
you know how the cousin cookout goes.
I love it. When is it?
I did-
I'm ready for this one already. I'm ready for the next
And
one.
Dub ain't
Hey, hold up now. Don't be bringing up don't have the audacity to be bringing up things that individuals haven't attended. Let's not do that.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
But we can do something for Kel's birthday. I'm with it.
What are we gonna do?
I'm with whatever. Just get me the fuck away from here.
Raleigh, you want to leave Raleigh
Hell
that
the
bad?
fuck, yeah. I want to get away from these
We-
people around here.
We'll go to Atlanta.
That ain't no battle.
But it's
That's
a
just like going down the street.
no. It ain't.
Yes, it is.
You were the one who said you ain't never been to Atlanta but
It'd be
once or
like going down the
twice.
street. I know too many people there, so it's like going down the street.
Okay.
We're going to
I don't
figure
wanna
out
cross the
something.
railroad tracks.
Go to Charleston.
Now you know you cannot
Go to
make
Charleston.
women happy. I don't know why y'all going through this. You
Go
know
to
you can't
Charleston or
satisfy a
go to
woman.
Knoxville. Oh wait, you
I've
were
never
been
been to
to Tennessee.
Knoxville. I've been to
This year.
Memphis.
Well, last year.
I went to Memphis to see Gangsta
I'm going to
Boo.
Memphis. I ain't coming back.
I went to Memphis to see Gangsta Boo solely to see her.
Well, you got one last opportunity to go and see her.
Went solely to see Gangsta Boo, and it was one of the greatest times I've ever had. The party was on top of a Walmart. Shit was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, topic switch. Let's get to some good topics. If you're nice, she'll get over you fast. If you're toxic, she'll never forget you.
Exactly. No.
You left a mark. You did some shit that fuck her up. So
yeah, but
she's gonna always remember you.
As the nice guy, I can honestly say the toxic guy. What? I am the nice guy.
Just runs right into the nice guy, Raw.
I am the nice guy. I'm the nice guy that women like to take out their anger on from the toxic.
Okay, well then I'll play the toxic guy. That's cool. That's fine. So.
Then I'm gonna cut both of y'all asses.
I just don't tolerate it.
I'll play the toxic guy because I do want to leave some type of imprint.
I don't care.
See, and that's the nice guy.
My whole goal.
What's fucked up is if she's a good person. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And you're toxic like that. You want to leave an imprint that could fuck that person up.
She's already fucked up if she deals with toxic people.
Well,
she's
people,
toxic herself.
People just, you know what I'm saying? That's
no, she's toxic herself.
So they don't try to attract it. It just attract to them.
Well, then they're toxic by default because they fuck with so many toxic people. They caught their toxicity. Now they themselves are toxic.
Not necessarily.
Yep.
It doesn't always work.
Good people stay good people.
Okay, this is my question then, Dub.
What?
How many of your exes stay in touch with you?
None.
The good guy, because I talked to just about
Zero.
every one of my exes,
and I don't want to talk to them. I'm one of them.
I mean, I'm toxic because I still keep my exes still talk to me.
I don't talk to zero.
I'm a good bitch though. I'm a good female, so they talk to me because I'm a good female. They want to keep me
Nah,
around because they toxic as fuck. And they don't want to lose what they had and all the way around.
Kelly, you're toxic by default.
I am not toxic.
You are toxic because you talk to toxic niggas.
No, that does not make me toxic.
Yes, it does. No, it makes you toxic for entertaining it.
No.
Ask any of my toxic exes, do they talk to me? I cut all them motherfuckers off.
Buddha, what's up?
No.
Buddha, what's good?
Toxic.
You good?
I'm not toxic.
You good, Buddha? Your microphone's
I'm not
right
toxic.
there. You got it?
I am not toxic. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Kelly, you're toxic. If all your exes are toxic and you keep in touch with them, you're toxic
They
too.
keep in touch with me. I don't keep in touch with them.
It don't matter if they're in touch with you, period. I'm such a nice guy. All my toxic exes.
But see, that's what I'm saying though.
My toxic exes leave me the fuck alone.
Being such a nice guy.
So they'll try to keep me around.
Being such a nice guy, I would think that females would stay in touch with the nice guy. You know, I figured they look at you as the guy who got away. Like this is the.
They probably do. I don't want to talk to them. That's why I don't like. I cut off all my exes. None of my exes speak to me. There's no reason for them to talk to me. There's no reason for them to acknowledge me. If they see me on the street, they need to keep it fucking moving. Don't wave. Don't say hi. Don't nothing. Just keep your head low and walk fucking right past me.
Two exes I still keep up with. Both of them females.
No.
So I've got a couple of exes that I still talk to and that I'm cool with. Like that we're cool. Like, you know,
it was what it was.
You know, it thing and you know, it is what it is.
I believe in breaking up with a person and breaking up with them fully. Everything you loved about me goes with me. My sense of humor, I made you laugh. Well, you's gonna be a sad bitch now.
Laugh now, cry later, bitch.
I want a sense of your humor to die with this relationship. I don't
find your own jokes, bitch.
My computer wisdom. Don't call me asking about your laptop and what it needs. I'm not picking up.
See, now I know that.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm just not like that. Like it's
fuck
some
'em.
people that we were cool.
Nah,
like,
you know why you gotta set boundaries. See, what you like to do is talk to your exes and make them think there's still a chance. I want my exes to know there's no fucking way. I want my exes to see me on TV and never ever think what could have been. I want them to firmly know I made it and fuck you. Yeah, there's no. All you got are memories. All you can tell people is what. Yeah, that's it. Fuck them. They were so bad the relationship couldn't work and we couldn't work through our issues.
You sound like a really nice guy.
I am a nice guy. Bruh. But this is how I stay a nice guy. I don't play with these motherfuckers.
You don't play with these hoes.
Yeah. But see, motherfuckers play with bitches.
Dub don't play with.
No, y'all play with these bitches. Y'all play with them. Y'all fucking pick up the phone when they call. You text them back when the relationship is done. No, when the relationship is done, you are getting blocked. You are getting blocked on email, text, phone, Facebook, goddamn Instagram. Everything I know you through is getting blocked, so I can move on. Fuck them. I don't keep in touch with none of mine. There ain't nothing to keep in touch. You lost everything from my sense of humor to this dick.
Stomach, yo. I felt that in my stomach.
To these 2 long fingers.
Don't mean that shit.
Hell yeah. I have made many a woman squirt with these 2 bad boys right here.
2 fingers said fuck
Hell
you.
yeah. If these fingers were a fucking
fingers
boxing
your
match,
life
they'd be
now.
You
undefeated.
see this bitch? You
Yeah.
see this?
Over.
Ever have this
Ever have it.
Exactly. You will never have. And I've had women hit me up.
Stop, can I have your fingers?
It's a wrap.
I've had them hit me up where they text me like, "How are you?"
wrap.
And you ain't heard from them in 4 months. I'm like, "Bitch, I know it's your birthday coming up. Go fuck yourself, because I ain't touching you."
See,
we were broken up.
Right now, at this moment, it feels like a lot of people don't watch. I'm a big wrestling fan. It feels like the double heel turn. Like you're turning into the bad guy, and I'm turning into the good guy.
Like you got to be firm.
Out
so
the
you
bad guy, and you start out the good guy.
No,
and I was
no.
like, maybe the toxic nigga ain't so bad.
No,
after
I
all.
can
This
go
is how
into
the
a
good guys
relationship.
acted.
I can go into a relationship as the nice guy because I know the minute you show me toxicity, I cut you off.
Cut you off.
See, I've seen situations where niggas stay in toxic relationships and they become toxic. The woman starts acting out, so they stay in the relationship and start mimicking the woman. That's what my ex was like. She started lying about shit, and now she wanted me to play this game where I make up shit too. I'm like, you know what, bitch? I'm gonna make up a new bitch, and I'm gonna go with her. So while you sitting over here lying,
Same thing they do.
yeah, I know. And you know what? There are niggas that will do that shit. There are niggas who will turn toxic, and I look at them as suckers. Imagine being in a relationship and letting a woman change you to something negative that makes you spoiled for the next woman. I'm a nice guy, and when you piss me off, I cut you off, and I'm a nice guy to the next woman. And when she pisses me off, I cut her off, and I go to the next woman, and I'm a nice guy. And I do everything for each woman. So if you experience something nice, just know the previous bitch got it the same good way you did, and she couldn't handle it. I don't switch up. I'm the same guy. Every woman has an opportunity to get with the nice guy.
Right.
And when you fuck up,
fuck it up,
I'm out.
that's it.
I'm not cheating back to get at you. I'm leaving permanently.
These are quotes of the nice guy.
And you cut them off at the fucking head. You don't call them on their birthday. You don't see what they're doing. You don't check up on them.
I'm gonna
Fuck
check
them.
up on you.
No, fuck them. That's because Branson's toxic. I guarantee you, all these women he check up on are toxic too.
I'm gonna send you that. How you
Toxic
doing,
people can't leave each other alone.
Yeah, don't forget the main thing, Doug. He's still trying to fuzz.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to fuck these women that are toxic because my dick is a treasure. It's a national treasure.
I'm definitely sending the "What's up, big head" text.
When you get fucked by Dub, you swear you see God. That's how I want them thinking. And when I leave, I take that ability to go, you're an atheist when I'm done fucking.
You believe in nothing.
Nothing. You don't believe in shit.
Nothing but this wood.
Everything goes from the wood to the 2 fingers to my sense of humor. It's all out the window. And the reason I do that and cut people off is so I can be nice to the next woman. And if you if you turn toxic, then you go into the next relationship, bring that toxicity. Nah, I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to be nice and all that. And the minute you piss me off, I'm out. I'm going to cook and be nice to the next one. And it's going to keep going until I find a nice woman. That's how it works.
Hey, big head.
Hell yeah, man. I don't play that. Big head, nothing. I'll be like, bitch, you're blocked.
But it's not even on a. I don't even think it's on a sexual premise. It might.
I don't want to talk to you. Period. You don't exist when I break up with you.
Maybe she was just a good person to talk to.
I don't care.
Like that, y'all. Okay.
If she was good, I would be in a relationship with her.
I mean,
see, and then
I'm not even why I
and then what?
To the comments,
and then you go to another relationship. And then you go to another relationship and she's like, who's that? Oh, that's my toxic ex I still keep in contact with. You cut them off, and that way you go into another relationship. I ain't got none of my exes calling me. The next woman that gets me has me to herself. And she ain't got shit to worry about from my past.
That's where, because see, I'm the person you're not going to forget because I'm so funny.
I don't.
And
they need to forget
and
me.
witty. And,
that's what I'm
things
saying.
Of that nature and stuff like that.
I'm greatness, and they need to forget all that greatness.
I always got to laugh for you. I always got a smile to put on your face. Everything. If that's toxic, then cool. I'm super toxic as fuck, and I'm good with it.
I'm saying, but that's the thing, Branson. I do all that shit too. The problem is you don't use that as a weapon. You got to take that shit away from them motherfuckers if they don't act right. That's the problem.
I can see that.
That's why I be a good dude. I cook, I help out, I do whatever, and when you fuck up, I take all that away with me.
Exactly.
Not just the stroke game that you gonna miss.
The benefits of me.
Yeah, exactly. The benefits of me, period. From my knowledge to my personality, everything.
Yeah, everything I offer, you don't get that no more.
Cut it off.
And just to let you know, ladies, he's single. He's
you goddamn right.
I believe he's single and he's looking. So
I don't know. Y'all might be toxic.
It's a new year too. Shit.
If you need a nice guy in your life,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Don't be a fool. 2 fingers, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't be a fool.
I come with 2 very long fingers.
Right.
These are very long fingers. These are the fingers that had my exes calling me back on their birthdays.
Okay.
Remember that.
Okay. Well, topic switch. Since I got Dub going now, and this gonna go right into the next topic. Women don't take criticism well.
That's true. No. I've been criticized my entire life. My entire life has been people telling me I'm not the shit.
I was hoping you would say that because this is my rebuke to that. Now, I like to do a forum. When she starts complaining, then I think it's time for me to start complaining too. I've been saving up my I don't like that for when you bring up your I don't like that. So when you're getting ready to hit me with I don't like when you do such and such. Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought it up because I've been saving this and I think this is now time to have a clear the air.
When you have something you need to discuss, you need to discuss it then and don't let it build up. Don't say it.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, you can let it build up and it's going to be worse when it come out than it did when it first was. That's why you gotta go ahead if it's on your mind, speak it.
I'm gonna be real. As a man, all they did is criticize me. My whole life has been motherfuckers telling me what's wrong with me. So I'm used to it.
I have been in that situation too my whole life also. But you know what I say? Fuck you and what you think because I'm me regardless. So you can say what you want to. At the end of the day, it's your issue. That's how you feel. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, so women don't take criticism well.
Most women don't take criticism well.
I'm not gonna say that we don't. We listen.
She said sometimes.
I'd be married.
It all depends on what you're talking about.
She said sometimes.
Because sometimes y'all can, you know what I'm saying, criticize.
Hey, yo.
You know what's being criticized.
If women took criticism well, we'd be married with children.
What does it mean? It depends on what's being criticized. A critique is a fair critique.
Y'all you listen to what?
Huh?
Listen to what?
Women don't listen to nothing. Like nothing.
But y'all don't either. Y'all don't either. It goes both
That's
ways.
not true. That is not true.
Say it's not true as a woman did.
But
we're not gonna agree to nothing.
When I've been told certain things that maybe a person didn't like, I would try to change it. If I couldn't change, if it couldn't be changed, then I'm gonna just let them know that I just can't do it. But if I can, I'm going to at least try to make the change. You see what I'm saying? If it's worth it, it's worth making the change. I'm not that old that this old dog can't learn some new tricks. Some shit I just can't relearn. Like some stuff is just me, but some stuff I possibly can do a little bit better at, so I'm not going to say that, but I'm good with being criticized. It doesn't really bother me
but
to
don't go criticizing somebody else on what they're doing if you're doing the same shit or even worse.
What?
Like what I'm saying is like if you gonna criticize somebody on something, but you're in no room to criticize about anything because you know what I'm saying, your shit fucked up too. Is what I'm trying to say. You see what I'm saying?
They're killing messengers. That's what it is.
You say what?
They kill messengers.
They're killing the messenger.
They kill messengers.
No, it's not. No, that's not what.
No,
I'm saying.
I'm not saying you specifically, but people kill messengers.
You can't give a message. You like.
Message same situation around, you fucked up too. They fucked up and you fucked up. So you can't criticize what they do and not expect to be criticized back. And you're not gonna take it the same way.
And I don't know if they speak on it, but see me, I can take shit. It's when like I say, when you want to bring up your problems with me, then then I think we should just air it out. I don't care about.
I've had women bring up their problems with me, and then when I bring up their problems with them, my problems with them, they get in a little hissy fit.
Exactly, they don't like that.
Yeah, like they don't like that shit.
You sat and told me. You sat and told me about myself, but I can't retort and tell you about yourself.
Because communication is the key.
I know. That's why I'm single with no kids. That's every woman I've dated.
You can't have that conversation without, you know what I'm saying, somebody getting mad or pissed off. That's not the one for you. That's
exactly.
Shit to do. Y'all gonna sit down and criticize each other to each other's faces and figure out how y'all gonna fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the problem may be, like that will make more sense. If y'all can't do that, that's not who you need to be with.
I agree. I'm not the best communicator either, though.
It's hard. But you have to find your way to communicate.
I apologize up front for most men, nigga. I am not a communicator.
You can't say the shit.
What you said, Buddha?
I apologize for a lot of men up front, because me and wife, she can't stand it. Bro, I don't talk.
And see, Buddha, where'd you get it from?
Man.
Because see, I don't think people understand when I say this. Like,
a lot of talking in that household.
My family was different. Like,
Mom may have said a few words. Mom used to say some words.
Communication wasn't a strong suit of my family. Well,
mine either.
Like,
that nigga Rock.
I see that a lot.
Communication was not, or better yet, we didn't see them communicating. I didn't see it not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of might be why I fall short. I'm not the best communicator. People will tell me I'm not, and I'll gladly admit I'm not.
I ain't gonna
because
say
I don't really know how to
communicate. I ain't seen them communicate, but just that nigga wasn't one to have a lot of words. And I think the difference with me and him is, even though I may not, I'm not as I speak more than him, but my words are more direct, I guess, or to the point. That's why I don't speak a lot, but when I do speak, it's on some direct, and we ain't about to linger on about this shit. When I speak, I mean what the hell I say. It ain't we're not gonna have this up for debate, and no, we ain't doing that.
And I think I took the opposite. I just don't speak. I just don't speak.
And, I do that too sometimes. I get quiet.
I don't speak.
Because I feel like, me being who I am and the way I am, sometimes the best thing for me to do is just shut the fuck up. Because if I don't just shut the fuck up at this moment,
and this is why I think
it's gonna be worse than what the fuck it could have been. So I just shut the fuck up, and I won't say nothing. So I just shut completely down.
And that's me, because see, now, like Buddha says, he's more straight. He's a man of few words, but he's more direct. See, me, I'm gonna shut up because I know I'm going to blow up.
That has got me in so much shit too. It's got me in shit and out of shit my whole life.
What you said, Buddha?
I said that has got me in and out of shit my entire life.
I know that I am going to blow.
You either like me or you hate me. Either love me or you hate me.
Fuse, because I have a lot of stuff wrapped up inside of me. So I keep a very happy persona and stuff like that. But deep inside me, I'm a very angry, spiteful, kind of mad, but that's just how that's just but I have to keep that inside of me.
I got big Aries energy.
I've got Rock Hill energy.
I'm about to say, I just know that Hill shit.
I got Hill energy in me. And all my Hill family definitely understand what I'm talking about. It's in there. It's not pretty. It's nothing nice. And if it's pushed over the edge, that's your ass. So that's why I really keep it quiet. And I don't say too much, because I'm going to say too much if I open my mouth.
I'm going to tell you.
A lot of people
I'm going to tell you before you get in trouble.
I say little shit here and there, though.
Yeah, I'll get jabs.
Here and there. Hopefully you catch it. Please don't throw it and catch it. If something is different, you know what I'm saying? And it only gets different if you make it that way. If it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to do it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, that's, look. I'm trying to tell people, please don't crazy as hell.
So, All right. What were you getting ready to say, Buddha? Before I switch up?
I wasn't about to say nothing. I'm just thinking about all these times I'm over here like, damn, I done cursed this nigga out. I done told her this. I done said this to this motherfucker. I done said this to that motherfucker. Like, yo, that's some real shit. Some say I'm rude.
Yes, it is.
Some say I'm crass.
That's why.
Some say my tongue is sharp like broken glass.
That's why I keep my mouth shut. Because, boy, once I get started, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I'm hoping you catching the hits while I'm throwing them.
All right, we got a couple more topics and we're going to slide. The male ego can ruin a relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, it can.
Yes, it can.
Yes, it can.
Yes, it can.
I
Big
completely agree. Because my ego definitely has probably played more than its fair share in a couple of my relationships.
Shit, my ego saved me.
You're a nice guy, though.
That's why it saved me. There was times when my ego kicked in and said, "You don't have to take this shit from this bitch." And my ego said,
"Fuck you are."
"Yeah, seriously."
You know who the fuck you are?
My ego kicked in and was like, "Nigga, leave this bitch. Fuck this bitch. Go." That's what.
You still with
my ego kicked in and it was like, "You don't have to take this. Fuck."
Your
that.
ego
We
sounds
out.
like my mouth, nigga. Like,
Yeah. Bitch. My ego helped me like assess the situation correctly. Like, damn, nigga, you over 6 feet tall. And you make 6 figures. That's it. It's like you 6 feet tall, you make 6 figures. You know you're over 6 something else. Why the fuck why the fuck are you here?
What is this something else, though? What is this something else that you're over 6 though?
Well, these women know what I'm.
Look, ladies, he's giving you all his measurements.
I'm just
he's telling you he winning.
He's laying it out there.
He is telling you he's winning.
Yeah, I'm like
that are over
Make
6.
figures
Like so.
and over 6 feet. I got over 6.
I'm satanic with my 666s.
Kinetic energy.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that because that's when the ego kicks in and you go, why am I being talked down to all the time and being disrespected when I'm 666?
6 over 6.
Yeah,
The
I'm
melanated
devilish.
one.
You know?
Like I said, my ego might have ruined a relationship or two, but I've been trying to deal with this my whole life. Like, I'm kind of a narcissist, kind of, just trying to balance out certain things with my personality. And I'm not meant for every woman. Like how everybody says, I'm somebody's shot of Jack straight. I'm nobody's cup of tea. And that's just how it is. It takes a lot to kind of deal with me and handle me. I'm a good time.
You're somebody's cup of tea. You just got to find the right sugar cube.
What if tea is just too, tea just ain't plain? I don't want to be nobody tea. I got to be tea. Anyway, so we're going to go.
Ain't nothing plain about tea.
I need a woman that can compete so I can surpass her. I've done that in multiple relationships. That's really what motivates
compete with your partner.
Not compete, surpass. Like, yo, it's not that hard. It's like you get into a relationship and she starts off in the relationship making more money than me, and then I just surpass her like that.
But see, that's not what I like.
But that's just
money's
me.
never been like
It's
a
not
thing.
that
Like,
serious.
make some money. Like, I'm not, but you need to make some
No,
money. Like, you need to
some
make
kind of
some.
hustle.
Yeah, you got to make some money. But me, like, because you make 50 or 60,000, I'm like, well, I got to do 80 or 90. Like,
I
I'm not on that.
I can't have my woman making more money than
We're
me.
going to make this shit work with what we got.
Well, speaking of women making more money than men, and since you brought that up,
Sure.
there was a thing that came out this week about, I believe it was Gabrielle Union.
Oh,
who said
cheating.
Cheating because she was the breadwinner.
That's why she stayed with D Wade.
But men do it.
Men do what?
Cheat because they the breadwinner.
Yeah.
You goddamn right.
Okay, so why she can't do it?
I wasn't
Because
arguing
she's a
with her.
woman and
I
she's
wasn't-
not
I
built
wasn't
like
arguing.
that.
He trying to argue me down.
Because she ain't built to be a man.
But you get what you get. That's what happens.
Okay, and then when that pussy smell all funky from cheating.
And he still gonna fucking, because you know why? She the breadwinner. So
It's a lose-lose situation because then when you divorce her ass, she be crying like Mary J. Blige, talking about how you're not a real man because
I'm getting ready to take some of that fucking money that you got.
Exactly.
Since you're the breadwinner.
Yeah, just remember that part in the divorce.
Stop damn crying then.
I like I say, money is really never just
money don't make me feel.
I said you gonna fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's different. I'm gonna smash regardless of who makes more money. My issue has always been, money doesn't make me the man, but also at the same time, whatever money my woman's making, it's
have
just
to make
an
more
instinct.
than that.
Yeah, it's an instinct. Sometimes I want to fuck with a rich woman just to get my money up. Like I want to meet somebody right now making over $250,000, and I know my instincts will kick in, and I will not allow myself to make less than $250,000.
I guess because like when you open yourself up to something like that, then I guess that's like your standards.
It
like,
is a competition.
Like that they want to really know how much you make, so they know how to step their game up or do whatever they need to do.
Well, I mean that's not an issue. I make more than most women.
We know, Dub.
I mean, Beyonce makes more than me. Oprah makes more than me. Martha Stewart makes more than me.
Remember, when you choose a nice guy,
Michelle Obama
remember when you
makes
choose
more
the
than me.
toxic guy. Hey, big head.
Yeah.
Don't even reply, y'all.
That's why my last
They give you
all my exes been teachers and shit because they can never out earn me.
Teachers?
Like just regular teachers. I don't choose it. It's just how it ends up. Like my last two exes were teachers. I didn't go out looking for teachers. I just found women I found attractive and they happen to be teachers.
I've never like specifically dealt with a woman in a specific field per se.
Me neither, but you fucked with a
Maybe
teacher.
Nurses.
Branson, you've dated a teacher. Everybody's dated a teacher.
I've dated a teacher.
That shows you how many women out here are teachers. Everybody's dated a teacher.
And a nurse.
Yeah. That's it.
And a nurse.
Yeah. Everybody's dated a teacher and a CNA.
Yeah, and a CNA. Yeah, and a CNA. Yeah, like those are pretty common.
Yeah, so I'm sure. Yeah, everybody's fucked a CNA.
I got fucked by a lady cop.
Awesome, Lil Wayne.
I was this close to really dealing with a lady cop, and I let it go. I was
scared.
really young at that time, and it was a lot of stuff going on.
I've seen some attractive ass women.
Oh,
I've
seen some beautiful women cops, but I had too much dirt going on, and I was living in Charlotte at the time, and it was just so much.
Okay, it says K.A. Hill wants to know how you're defining a nice guy. Well, for me, I have no prison record. I have no children. I have no exes. No debt.
You said no exes?
I mean, no ex-wives.
Okay.
Ex-baby mamas.
Okay.
Well, I have an ex-baby mama.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And he has the 6'6" and over 6.
6, yeah. I have no prison record, no issues of domestic violence, testimonials to my character. Even my exes can't say I treated them bad, even though they'll try to. Yeah, I'm a great guy. I'm fucking awesome. And I'm sitting here. It took me 40 years to say it. But yeah, I'm a fucking awesome guy.
Fucking awesome, Dub.
And it would be awesome. Yeah. Why is Buddha staring funny?
They did that for me for a second.
Because Buddha's got the janky cell phone service. Buddha decided to get Spirit phone service.
It's still running. It's a bunch of
people.
smiley faces. It's a bunch of laughing emojis up here too.
The same people that brought you Spirit.
But no, go back to why you're the nice guy, because
I'm the nice guy because I don't cheat. I've never cheated in a relationship. I don't beat up women. That's just fodder for the podcast. I don't knock up women and make them single moms. That makes me loyal to an extent. I mean, what would describe anything that would make me a bad person? Because like all the shit, other than I might have cussed a woman out. That's it. Ooh, I cussed out a girl because she did something that pissed me off. That's it. I ain't beat up nobody, kicked nobody downstairs, I ain't stole money from women. I ain't stole their car. I ain't used their car to pick up other women. I ain't done none of the dusty nigga shit niggas do. Like, I've never borrowed money. The last time I borrowed money from a woman, I was 28. That was it. I haven't had to borrow money from a woman in my 30s or on up. So I haven't had to borrow money from anybody in almost 15 years because I'll be 42 this year. And I was 28 the last time I borrowed money from a woman I dated. So yeah, I'm a nice guy.
Anybody watching the show, if y'all know a lady looking for a nice guy.
Wait. Don't just be throwing any, because I'm
No.
Look, first. I'm a hard one. So I'm going to interview the bitch.
Dub ain't going to take anybody.
You goddamn right.
Now. Like,
let's start it off with that.
Dub is not going to take anybody. I can tell you that. So if you know anybody looking for a nice man, a nice non-toxic. He's not toxic.
Women be having three chins like, what's up with Dub? Not a goddamn thing.
You have to go through the interview process with Kelli Jo. And
yeah.
it's a hard process to go through, so don't think it's going to be easy.
No.
So the next couple of shows we're going to be scouting out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you know somebody, like I say, looking for a good single young man,
yeah, no, I'm middle aged now.
Middle-aged man.
Yeah, I'm middle aged now.
A man in his prime who's got it going, who's hitting on all cylinders, and a good guy. Feel free.
Dusty folks should not be the comparison group. Yes, it is. That should be the litmus. Is dusty folks. How will I know I'm doing good if I don't compare my life to somebody who's not doing good? That's just it. Nobody wants dusty people, so we always compare ourselves to dust. Even when we fuck up, we go, "Hey, at least I'm not insert dusty nigga's name."
I mean, but I guess we walk because I went through a little dusty nigga stage, and now I'm doing mine. So I guess we have to have like
that was a stage
compared to somebody. Yeah, I'm out that stage.
Okay,
like, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm content. But I guess you got to compare to somebody. So hey, we're going to look further into this as the show gets bigger. We get more people.
Yes,
This going to be some good shit here. So we're going to end it with the last topic I had here. Freaky deaky. Is there a height requirement, or shall I say floor requirement for balcony action?
I don't know.
Just safety.
What do you mean? Like the height of the balcony or the height of the person?
Like the floor. Like, should you be on the third or fourth floor up, or can you be on the second floor
and first floor?
On the patio, because it's not even a balcony. It's just the patio. You just walking out.
It's a patio if you ain't up a couple stories.
If you catch them at right time of night, you know what I'm saying? That right time of night. You got
so there's no floor requirement for balcony session.
You can't see what's going on around it if you just nasty like that. You know, you had your curtain around it, bitch, or something, because you on the bottom floor. You gonna make a way to make it right.
I'm going to say I don't even want to be inside if I'm going to go. Like, the balcony's for the balcony. Like, we need to be outside catching some air or something like that.
It's going to catch a whole bunch of air. When you breathing hard, what you think you catch?
I got to be.
Are you saying is there a certain floor or story?
Like, should we be on the fifth floor? Maybe the
patio is straight, but I said at least second floor. So the second floor makes it a balcony. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So anywhere from 2 to up.
That is correct.
So we can.
Second floor makes it a balcony.
So second floor balcony sex is cool.
Yeah. Like I said, patio sex is fine.
Patio sex is cool.
You know,
like,
second floor
it's
makes
just
it a balcony.
About
so
how
above first floor.
How about that life you really are? Because everybody taught that life, but once it get time to do it, you know, people get cold feet. I'm not nobody saying Kelli Jo, because we know Kelli Jo ain't got no cold feet. Kelli Jo ain't got no cold feet. So I was thinking though, like maybe. Second floor is good too. Like I'm with you. Like second floor, because then
up, you can look down at.
It's the chance of being caught with anything. Like it's.
You're
you just get ready to walk into that. Like, at least you gotta look up and be like, oh, damn, that's what they doing up there? Okay. Like, just walking into the building, looking over there like, oh, they just fucking over there.
Yeah, they just fucking.
I guess just to see it anyway, it really don't matter.
What's she doing?
Have you ever seen anybody have balcony sex? Have you been walking into a hotel and seen anybody having sex on the balcony?
Not on the balcony.
Yes.
I've been in the hotel.
So, no, you haven't seen that?
Not seen it. I mean, other than
seen
a
it,
porno.
You seen it, Budha?
Yes.
I mean, I've been in a hotel.
We're talking, and no, and this is
Yes.
this is no porno. This is no porno. This
I've
have
heard
you seen
some
it in
pussy
real
getting
life?
seriously abused in a hotel, but I've never seen like a balcony.
I've always heard.
Once a year for a whole weekend. It might be
Yes.
I've seen.
condoms falling off the balconies and all kinds of shit, all the trees and shit.
I've seen it a couple of times on balconies. I
Not
was looking
balconies.
too. I was looking. Oh yeah, I was looking. Like, because if you go and put it on
I
the
don't
show,
know.
you must want eyes on you.
I mean, I would look to confirm what's going on, and then after that, I would move on. I wouldn't just stop and stare. That's what pornos are for.
Look, we get ready.
That's creepy. I'm
I'm
sorry, that's
Hold
creepy.
on. You brought this outside.
I'm not
You brought
saying
this outside.
I'm not saying it's creepy to stare, nigga.
So you're trying
What
to draw.
are you
You're
getting?
trying to draw a line now between being a voyeur or a pervert.
I mean, isn't it the same thing?
Then you standing like, oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
That'd be
got.
perverted.
So you just looking to
I'd look up and say, "Hey, it's two people fucking."
you looking to identify.
Yeah, I looked up long
I'm
enough.
looking to
You know,
watch.
that's different.
I ain't
I'm
watching.
looking to watch.
Yeah,
I ain't
just
watching.
enjoy, nigga. Enjoy.
Which I'm looking to watch, and better be lucky if I don't got my phone with me, because then I'm gonna have a memory.
I don't want to watch.
See, that's
I don't know them
If
people's
you
history.
willing to go outside fucking, if you're willing to take this act on the balcony, shit.
Like I said, I'm gonna have it in my photographic memory. I'm not about to get my phone out.
I don't want.
No. I'm not saying the people participating in the act recording. No, not. I'm
Now
talking
there's
about
an
me
exception.
being- yeah, I'm.
That's what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Like I ain't about to do that. That's just too much. I got a visual of what, you know what I'm saying? That's just too much. That's for you to see. And y'all motherfuckers out here fucking. Show the world.
Nah, that's too much.
You said they didn't want everybody to know that. Then you should have stayed your ass in the room.
No, I mean, whoever's out there that can see, yeah, but they don't want the world knowing, you know what I'm saying, that they out there fucking. That was just for whoever saw they was out there fucking.
Interesting.
It wasn't for everybody. It was only for the select few that was going to see, if anybody saw. It's all about getting caught. You never know who's going to see you and who not going to see you, but that's the whole point of it. You don't want nobody to see you, but you do, but you don't. You see what I'm saying?
If I'm going to the balcony, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm going for people to see. I'm not even hoping.
Draw as much goddamn attention to that goddamn balcony.
If I'm on the balcony, I don't give a fuck.
If we get ready to go to the balcony, I'm already under the assumption that people going to be watching.
You know what I mean? I'm here to put on the show.
Certain
I
things
have
you
to put on
have
the
to
show
expect.
now. On the balcony, I got to put on the show.
So now we're going to the balcony. I'm getting ready to put on the Barnum and Bailey. I'm getting ready to put on it's going to be the circus now because I got to put on the show because I've decided to take this for people to watch. And I can't disappoint. I can't go out there for a minute, then run back inside.
You better the fuck not. I wish a nigga would. Oh, we gotta go back. What the fuck, nigga? No. I wish you nigga never know. You better sit your ass the fuck down. What's wrong with you?
Out on the balcony for 2.5 minutes and shit.
The fuck? We could have stayed down. We could have opened the door back.
You ain't even slid the door closed yet.
No, we better lay. Shit.
Oh, Dub.
Yeah.
before we slide out of here, because you said you had a topic you wanted to touch on.
I had a
tonight.
topic that you didn't even add to the topic list, nigga. All I was asking is, do lesbians have the same money-making requirements for women as they do for men?
It's the same thing, just like a regular relationship. So
So-
that relationship is the same way with two women.
So a woman will be out here looking for a woman with 6 figures.
Some men out here looking for their women with 6 figures.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they are. They gotta match their income. Some dudes want a female to match their income.
No, they can't. Let me tell you something. Nah,
Swing on that nigga. Swing on him. Just swing on him.
nah, because Kelly be basing this off of her dating life.
No, this is just fact.
No, it don't.
I don't give a
Who?
fuck. Like me, I don't give a fuck. If you make more than me, less than me, whatever, we gonna put what the fuck we got, and we gonna put it together and make it work. That's how I am. I don't give a fuck about how much you make. Because at the end of the day, you make something. You bringing something to the table.
Ain't no straight
could be
nigga
either
thinking
more
like
or less
that.
than what the fuck I got, and I'm bringing something. So we put that shit together, make it work. I can give two fucks. But there are some guys that will not date a girl because of their income. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Well,
not
define
making
income.
more.
Hold on. If
Hold
you
on.
just gonna say it's guys like Dub that won't date somebody.
No, wait. 'Cause
He said she had to make a certain amount.
yeah, you damn right.
Okay, then. hot
That
damn it.
bitch can't be
That's
living
what
in
the
no
fuck I'm
Section
trying
8
to tell
dating
you.
me.
That's
I'm
what the
sorry.
fuck I'm saying. So point proven.
If you live in
Right
one
the
of
fuck
them,
there.
if you live in one of them apartment complexes where a group of niggas stand outside the entrance and throw dice, I'm not dating you.
Okay, so like I just said,
I'm bougie as fuck. But
Yeah, that might just be a
But
she might
outside
just
of
be
that-
a victim of her
No,
circumstances. dog.
outside
Yeah.
of that, I don't care what you make. As long as you're not living in poverty, I don't care what you make.
Hold on.
As long as you can pay your own bills, I don't care what you make.
so her income don't have to come nothing close to yours if she pay her own bills. And
Correct.
Don't stay in the hood.
Correct. That is 100% correct. I mean, there are other factors that factor in, but yeah, as long as she ain't, well, she can live in the hood as long as she can pay her bills. But chances are she lives in the hood because she can't. So that's part of the reason. Nobody's
let's
Section
say
8
that
by
the chick,
choice.
You know what I'm saying? That lives in the hood, and based on her income, she pay $80 a month for rent. And all her bills together, $120. You'll still date her?
Depend. Well, wait. When we're
what
talking,
I said?
well, we're talking about this rent.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Where it's this discount rent.
Or based on income. So her income, she makes what she makes.
Does she
So
have a
let's
car?
Say, so yes. So let's just say her rent is $80 and all her bills together is $120. That's her rent and everything. She pays all her bills on her own and has her car that's paid for. Would you still date her? Okay.
I'm sorry,
You
but
have a requirement.
wait. You said $80 for rent. That's what's throwing me off.
So her income-
Like the $80 for rent is like, can she afford more, or is she just paying? Like, that's throwing me off. Can she afford more, or is this just what she can
It's
afford?
based off of her income.
Meaning she can't afford no more.
Oh no, I ain't fucking
all
with
her
her.
bills are paid though. She got all her bills paid. You said
It don't matter.
It wouldn't matter. You said it would matter though.
But no. When we say no. When we talk about bills,
Hold
we
on,
talk
though.
about
Hold on,
real
wait.
bills. We're not
It is
talking
real
about
bill.
proliferated rates and shit. Motherfuckers paying
But it's still
discount.
a real bill,
No.
though.
$80 for rent is not a real
It is.
bill.
It's
That's
based on
some Section
income.
8 shit.
No.
Nobody
Based
is
on
paying
income.
$80 for rent in the United States of America.
Based on income. So what she makes.
Then she's
with her
broke.
income, she has to.
How can she afford the car if she can only afford
she can
$80?
afford it. She can afford
But
it.
is
That don't match
She's
up.
not asking you to pay anything. She can pay it all, but you say it doesn't matter.
She paid.
So-
She got her taxes one year and was able to pay her car off and stuff like that. So now, like
Who pays for the oil changes and the
She
maintenance
pays all
and
that.
and
But
when
like
she's
you
got to
said,
get
she pays-
emissions
She
tested?
pays everything on her own. She don't need you for shit. But you said
But if she's making 80 paying 80 and it's based off, she ain't making shit.
that's what I'm saying. But she pays on her own.
She better act fucking right, because that's a easily replaceable.
But I'm just saying that's my point.
No,
So you
because she's so
better
easily
requirement.
she's
I
so
could-
easy to replace. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
make
so
no
easy to
fucking
replace
sense.
her.
But so you do have a requirement.
No, I'm just saying. I just
But
told
what
you.
is it then, dog? What is it? If it's not a requirement.
Yeah,
Huh? What?
that's not the correct requirement. You've got to be able to pay rent without it being, fucking curved on a grade. Like $80 for rent is not the price of an economically well human being. Nobody making decent money is paying $80 in rent.
But all that didn't matter though. You said as long as she paid all her own shit. Now the extra shit, she does all of that.
That's but
You
no
have
no
a
no
requirement on how much you want.
no. Your rent gotta no.
So it's not about her paying all her own shit.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well she pays all her own shit.
We're talking about poverty.
It doesn't matter.
How? No. We're not dating women below the poverty line.
He said we're talking about poverty here.
Yeah, we're talking about poverty.
But that's what we said.
No woman below the poverty line.
You're just not saving nobody. Like
it's not about saving nobody.
And then she don't want to be saved.
Then I'm not dating her.
You said
Part of dating me is being saved.
With how much she makes if she paying all her own.
What you said,
I
Buddha?
a scenario for you, and you said no. So you do have a.
What you said, Buddha?
That nigga said part of dating me is being saved.
So you're looking for somebody to save, is what you're saying?
Nah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying part of dating me is not looking to be saved. Isn't that what I said?
No, you said part of dating is
to be saved.
Right?
Part of dating me is looking to be saved.
She's
Nigga, like,
good right now about her own. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to date her, okay.
Then
But she's not expecting for you to save her. She's all right.
Well, you're leaving out key factors in these conversations, like what does this woman look like? How does she conduct herself in public? How good is the
That
pussy?
has nothing to do with the income.
How good is the hell?
We'll talk about the income.
Head.
We won't talk about none of the other shit.
Income.
She ain't making no money, but she got.
If
her
she ain't
bills
making
paid.
no money, then I ain't fucking with her.
But she is making money. Her
I mean,
bills
she
paid.
making up the bit.
She can still take care of
Like-
herself and whatever else.
she maintaining her household.
Like it's a broke. All my bills are paid broke.
But that doesn't mean she broke either.
But that's an acceptable. I'm broke. All my bills are paid broke.
She's broke.
She might have savings. She might have other shit.
Okay.
That does not mean that she's broke.
If
My
she
thing
lives
is
in
this.
Section 8, she
I didn't
ain't
say
got
about
none of
Section
that
8.
shit.
I said based on income. That don't mean it's Section 8.
You said based on income is $80 in rent.
I'm just
Who is not on Section
It's
8
an
paying under $100 for?
An example.
So
what you said. You
what
said
she's
it
saying
wouldn't
is
matter as long as she
you
made her own
do.
shit.
You're
have
creating variable
requirements.
Exactly.
You
He does have requirements.
Yeah, but let's be real. Who the fuck is going to match that requirement in Section 8? Nobody. That's like a woman finding the thug nigga that writes poetry and does all the Tupac in a business. That's a unicorn nigga. This is what we're describing as a unicorn bitch. Who is in Section 8 that is suitable for my palate? Nobody. No woman.
I'm not going to say that now. It's like this.
Because the love of your life and your dream woman could be.
It's
like,
not
oh,
Section
okay.
8.
She could be.
She loved finances so
She
much
could be.
she didn't want to get at that
know what
point.
she went through. She might have went through some shit.
There's no woman in Section 8 that's made for me.
You
Trust me.
never know it.
No. And I'm not looking down on people in Section 8. I'm just looking down on the women that would be potential suitors for me to date in this
So
situation.
he does have a requirement.
I do got a
That he
requirement.
make when he dates. Okay.
What's her credit
So
score?
the answer has been.
But like, who is this woman with the good credit score in Section 8 housing? Y'all are making up a unicorn scenario to teach me a lesson that's never gonna happen. Who the fuck are all these project women?
I know some good hood chicks. We got good credit. What
Women
you
on
mean?
Section 8 with good credit.
I know y'all are just making up just bullshit
some hood
scenarios.
chicks.
That don't teach
I know some
you.
hood chicks that got good credit.
Yeah, but they're not paying $80 in Section 8 rent.
You don't know that.
Kelly, you're creating a unicorn. I'm
not
sorry.
creating anything.
Y'all know a
think
majority of the
something's
women I'm
already
referring to. There's no woman I'm dating that's paying $80 in rent. Not in America. Maybe in a third world country.
Moral to the story is Dub has requirements.
I've always had
Dub
requirements.
has
Of
requirements.
course.
Like he
So-
just be talking. We know.
When did I say I didn't have requirements? When did I say I'll fuck with
This is
anybody?
the most bougie, high-strung Negro that I know, and I know some bougie, high-strung
And
Negroes.
that's you got to.
Look.
If my standards
would
were
call
low, I
him
wouldn't
out,
be
but
a nice guy.
He's been introduced to nice things, so he kind of bougie. But Dub is by far the most.
Yeah.
Like Dub.
Hold on, who the fuck is you talking about, son? Who the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? Hold on.
He was talking about
fuck,
Buddha.
who is you talking about, though, nigga?
He was talking about you,
I
Buddha.
was just saying, when I know bougie Negroes, look, I
You
know.
got to.
Who the fuck is you talking about, though?
Oh, shit.
And when you keep a bougie aura, it fends away the hood rats.
These are Bougettos, niggas.
I know a couple of bougie.
There are hood rats watching me like, I can't fuck with this nigga.
I think I earned.
And it's because they know they
I done
can't
been
fuck
through
with me.
some shit. I earned the right to be fucking. I have
They can't
standards.
fuck.
It ain't even be- I have standards, nigga. And then-
Yeah, it's
and then-
standards.
hold up, nah. This is. Let me get some shit straight.
Go ahead.
Let me get some shit straight.
Fuck your shit,
I gotta
Buddha.
get some shit straight.
Bitch, your truth, Buddha.
I wasn't like this. Wifey made me like this. I used to go. I could go any fucking way.
I
could
said
sleep
you were.
anywhere.
I said
could
you
do all
were
that. I could be
introduced
anywhere,
to a
go
new
in, I could see
lifestyle.
someone
That's
wash
all
my
I
ass type
said.
shit. Nigga, she be like, ew. No, nigga, she look at me and be like, no. This was some straight. What the fuck? Like it was some cheap. No. Like God, just no explanation. No.
Oh man.
Nigga, blame her, nigga. I'm not like this. Well, I am now, but I wasn't like this. I wasn't like
get
this.
it.
Now I
I know
have
what
to
he's saying.
uphold standards. Like
It's okay,
you know where I'm
Bougetto.
Branson. You know
Bougetto.
Branson.
That's all.
Branson, you know me, nigga. I'm from the Junction. I'm from the Junction Inn, son. I'm from Junction Inn. They're from the Met, son.
All I said was you were introduced
Damn.
to a different lifestyle.
Who you
That's all
talking
I
about?
said. That's
Shit.
all I said. You were introduced. See, Dub just grew into this lifestyle. I don't think he was introduced to this. Just who he is.
No, I grew into this because like through my dating experiences, I just stopped cutting off. I start cutting off women, you know, that I was having bad experiences with. Like I had to stop dating women with kids because all the women I dated with kids had fucking drama. So I had to stop. I had to stop dating women on Section 8 in my 20s because the women in Section 8 were causing the most drama.
Oh, you couldn't find a
That was
unicorn.
24 years ago, Dub.
It don't matter. I learned. Niggas start off at 18 years old ready to fuck anything, and then we gotta call that list down based off our experiences.
As we get older, we
Yeah,
have
like,
to start.
As I'm
molding
30,
that
I can't fuck with no more women in the projects because of shit that happened with women in the projects in my 20s.
It's PTSD.
Not PT, it's just
it's called
smarts.
growth.
It's called learning
growth and
experiences.
learning.
Yeah.
Like, they're learning experiences.
Exactly.
There's
You
levels to
just
the
learn
pom-pom,
from
yeah.
lessons. Like the last single mother I dated had me ended up in court. No more single mothers since then, and I ain't been to court. And it's been over 15 years since court. So hey, sticking to not dating single mothers has worked out fine for me. I learned from lessons.
Niggas have standards.
Niggas have
Niggas,
standards.
yeah, I had to cultivate my standards.
And look, I was around during that time too.
Exactly. I was stressed as a motherfucker.
I was around during that.
My hair was black with gray strands then. And this gray now is from age, but back then it was from stress. Yeah, so I learned. I just knocked women off the list based off my dating experiences. So it fucks it up for all the other women in the future. There could be my soulmate out there who has a kid, and she'll never be my soulmate because she has a kid.
She pays $80 in rent.
And you goddamn right. She pay $80 in rent.
Well,
And she paid
baby,
all
you
of
could
it.
quit waiting on your soulmate because he ain't coming. I can tell
If she
you
was
the way
my
he's acting, he's not coming.
She would have thought of me in the thought about me in the future. Would have aborted the kid in the past, and then that way she would have met me and still been childless. That's why I said there's no single mom that's my soulmate.
Don't look, nigga.
What? I ain't doing. I ain't looking at nobody. I'm just here. Like We turned the last part into Y-Dub, is a good guy and he's single, and we're going to find him a great match.
Because
LLP.
you keep the poison away. You leave the poison and toxicity alone. I wear hazmat suits when I date bitches. Yeah.
When you
I still don't know who the fuck you talking about, though, son.
Who?
I'm talking about 15 years worth of women.
I'm talking about Branson.
We still on this? Like, I just know some bougie ass
20
niggas.
years worth of women.
You ain't
From the Met, yo.
you ain't the only bougie nigga I know. Like, I know a couple y'all. Like,
you bougie and ghetto.
but
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Y'all have brought me a little bit higher standards because, like, at one time I didn't have you, so now I've come along myself. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all show me different things and stuff like that.
And when you present the bougie aura, bitches eliminate themselves. They make up lame excuses to not fuck with you.
And that's why you hear when y'all be talking about, man, let's go here, let's go here. I'll be like, nigga, let's go the fuck out the country.
Stupid shit to
Where your
eliminate
passport?
themselves.
Let's go out the motherfucking country. That's my MO, nigga. Like, we can go with this domestic
I've
shit.
heard
That's
women
cool.
say I look like the type of nigga that don't date sisters. And I was like, you're just too dusty to date me, and you can't say it.
Oh, damn.
Like, that's all it is. So you make up some lame excuse. I mean, that's what it is.
But
I've heard women insult me and say some stupid
like you
shit.
said, that's an insult.
That's an insult.
Unfortunately,
don't ever think that's a compliment.
When Dub is probably the most pro-black.
I've never dated outside
Like,
my race.
pro-black.
Period.
I know.
Ever.
He's the most pro-black dating woman I know.
I've snapped on 2 women in my life for saying that about me.
So yeah, that is definitely an insult. When
that
they
is
throw
an
that
insult
card
to a nigga like me.
So
yeah. But I learned also people
like,
say that shit.
You, that's all.
People say that shit when they can't compete. Like I've seen dudes say that shit about women too.
Oh yeah, dudes.
Oh, she look like she don't fuck with brothers. I'm like, nigga, you dusty as a motherfucker. You would stand a chance. So you say some off the wall shit as a reason to not even fuck with her.
Not because
you've already been eliminated before you even fuck with her.
You ain't
So you
about
say
what
some
she
dusty,
about.
dismissive shit. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm drunk.
Yeah,
I'm stupid drunk.
Yeah. All right, so
who the fuck is
this
you
bottle
about?
was so full of liquor when the show started.
It was great to have my girl Kelli Jo back in the building with us. Look,
how you mad I got standards? I don't understand. How's it the issue I got standards?
Nobody said it's anything, but like we grew up together. I know where we've been to like what you're doing now. Like I'm happy.
But that's
for
my
you.
point.
Like you brought me up.
Shit, I'm from the junction in, man.
I'm pretty good.
We're never gonna live the junction in days now.
Junction in.
You can't even say that with a straight
wasn't that place we were talking about last week?
Last week, where they.
That sounds like a poor place.
Bro,
that sounds like a place I'd never date a woman from.
I used to live out there, nigga.
Junction in?
Yes.
Is it bad?
Oh my!
I don't know. I don't know Columbia, South Carolina like y'all do.
Look,
is Junction in bad? Is that a yes or a no?
Put it like this. This where all the night activities take place.
Yeah, because Junction
Ladies
in
of the night.
It just sounds like that.
You know, all those night activities.
It just sounds like a place where prostitution
Oh
happens.
yeah, it's definitely
upstairs.
Going on.
It was upstairs, nigga. That's why I'm like, what the?
It's definitely going on. Look, I had niggas pimping. Like it was real. Like I had dudes pimping. I had all type of friends. Like, gosh. I guess you got to turn bougie after a while though, because you come from that. Like, yeah, it's.
I learned how to.
You can only go up.
I know how to manipulate the money now.
All right,
work is different now.
We get ready to slide. We taking up enough of everybody's time tonight.
Money like I was using it now, we wouldn't have been living there like that.
We did over. Right now we are on 2 hours and 12 minutes.
This is one of our longest shows we've done in a while because it was fun. We had a good time tonight, and I hope y'all did too. Shout out to 8th and Fancy. Please hit my girl up. Check her out.
LLP. Gone this bed.
Definitely LLP. And in regards to that, it's kind of like the anniversary for the LLP. You know, I miss my dude a lot. Love him, stuff like that.
Man, look, I'm not even. I
thought you were showing everybody how you did.
I cry, get out my system, in and out my system. It's all good. But on top of all that, it's like you got to understand, with life comes death.
Yeah.
I got a godson out of that. It's all good. Not missing nothing.
I didn't get to ask anybody.
And we got birthdays popping off, nigga.
Oh, yeah, it's birthday
Fumi just
season.
had her
Get ready to run
birthday the
again.
other day. She got
Happy
engaged
birthday,
out there.
sissy.
You know what I mean? In
Yeah,
Ghana.
I heard.
She got engaged in Ghana.
How was y'all
You know,
New Year's? Who
Levi's
got
birthday
engaged in
tomorrow,
Ghana?
son. Like,
Sissy.
come on.
Oh.
We still celebrate.
How was y'all New Year's before we slide?
It was
That great?
It was average. I made gumbo, and that was it. And I black-eyed peas and greens. And that was it.
All right. Catch us next Saturday night. We'll be back. Same bat time, same bat
Maybe have
channel.
a special-
We hope y'all enjoyed the show. We hope y'all got some laughs in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The effing podcast is where it's at.
Like,
if you know
subscribe,
anybody who's about something about their business that wants to pop up, come through.
Let us know.
Let us know. Be on the lookout for parties we got coming up in the near future. Shout out to all the fam. Shout out to
see
all
me, holla
the
at me.
team.
Shout
No drinking and driving tonight. If you're going out, and the cold has returned again. It's fucking cold
It's
again.
not cold.
It's cold, but it ain't
Compared to
cold.
last week.
No, compare it to Christmas week, and then we'll be talking.
Okay, nah, it was cold.
If it ain't Christmas week cold, then it's not cold.
I'll give you that.
Nigga, it was
It was
7 degrees.
It was immature that week.
It was 11 degrees.
But we love y'all.
Ain't even a number.
Have a great start to y'all week.
Yep.
Catch
Yep.
us next Saturday. Y'all be good. We out.
Peace.